Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today. Mondays, play rapid opening roulette and expand your opening repertoire with a new opening each month. Tuesdays, compete against other untitled players in Untitled Tuesday. Battle your way to the top in Arena Kings on Wednesdays. And finish the week off each Saturday with the blistering Community Bullet Brawl. All happening in the Community Club on chess.com. Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today. Mondays, play rapid opening roulette and expand your opening repertoire with a new opening each month. Tuesdays, compete against other untitled players in Untitled Tuesday. Battle your way to the top in Arena Kings on Wednesdays. And finish the week off each Saturday with the blistering Community Bullet Brawl. All happening in the Community Club on chess.com. Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today. Mondays, play rapid opening roulette and expand your opening repertoire with a new opening each month. Tuesdays, compete against other untitled players in Untitled Tuesday. Battle your way to the top in Arena Kings on Wednesdays. And finish the week off each Saturday with the blistering Community Bullet Brawl. All happening in the Community Club on chess.com. Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to be today here in the first Chess.com Championship, the Chess.com Hyperbullet Championship, with the one and only Jeremy Kane. Yay! Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
How are you
Hi.
doing?
I am excited to be here. We're going to have some great chess games today.
Yeah. Well, actually, we can tell the people already that this is a championship. This is a series of championship that we started this month with the Hyperbullet. It's going to have different formats and different variants as well. But the first one is the Hyperbullet, and we have already the final of the Hyperbullet because today is going to be the final. Yesterday were the qualifiers. We have 8 qualifiers. All the winners actually are going to play today, and we can actually maybe talk about the brackets. So let me see. So
That's right.
Jeremy, what do we have? Yes.
We've got 8 players who competed yesterday, won their sections, and made it to the finals. We have Amin Ohanian versus Sam Sevian, Jose Martinez versus Tuan Min Lee, Alexander Bortnyk versus Eric Hansen, and our highest rated match to start the day, Daniel Naroditsky versus Andrew Tang.
Yeah, we have action actually, like really, really good games. I think that we will start actually watching the match that you just mentioned at the end. Uh, with oh, sorry about that. The one that you mentioned, the Naroditsky versus Andrew Tang, like two very, very famous bullet players. And well, but this is Hyperbullet, so we will see. And I just wanted to say hi to all the chats I've seen there. Like we have Bastoda, Spenny Thompson, Aquila, how are you doing there? So some people actually already played yesterday, the Hyperbullet. Did you play, Jeremy, yesterday?
I did not. I play quite a bit of Bullet. Hyperbullet is too fast even for me. I play very occasionally and I usually regret it because these guys are just pre-moving out of the opening and it's very hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, actually, like Hyperbullet, it's actually bullet is already crazy, but with hyperbullet is already like just a lottery. It's like just who has the faster mouse and who is actually like the most tricky person, because also you have to be smart anyways with the pre-moves. That's something that I've noticed a lot, that like the best players are the ones that who knows exactly what pre-moves and when to do it.
That is definitely the case. These guys are all excellent at pre-moves. Actually, Danya Naroditsky has a course on chess.com, How to Be Lucky at Chess. And in that course, he talks about how it's not really luck. It's knowing when to pre-move, what types of pre-moves are safe, and how to catch your opponent if they're pre-moving too much and trick them.
Yeah, actually, definitely like a course that we want to see and we want to follow for this event. We will just get a lot of tips there. I actually like the comment from Spenny Thompson. He say, I avoid playing Hyperbullet for the sake of my mental health. I actually totally agree. Like sometimes actually you have to avoid for that, but sometimes actually helps you. When I have anxiety or like, I don't know, I feel like that I need to do something quick and like just stop thinking about like something else. Hyperbullet, at least for me, to me, I'm saying like helped me a lot. I'm not sure about you, Jeremy, like how bullet it's or hyperbullet is for you, because I know that you're 2,700 in bullet, right?
Yeah, I'm usually somewhere in the 27s on chess.com for Bullet. And that's mostly 1-0. But if I get a challenge, I'll occasionally jump into that Hyperbullet. And yeah, it's wild. It's a little too fast for me to be comfortable, but you get some crazy games.
Yeah. So for how long you been playing to reach 2,700?
So I'm one of those people who doesn't even remember learning the rules of chess. My parents played, my older brother played. So I've been playing for a long time. And the last few years, I'm mostly playing online. And so that's going to mean lots of blitz, lots of bullet, kind of focusing on those faster time controls. How about you? Do you have a lot of experience with these super fast games?
I have to say that with Bullet, I have experience in my every single day of my life, actually, because for the last year, that's actually the time control that I've been playing a lot. I haven't played like long time control, like classical or stuff like that for like 6 years, I guess, or 5 years. I play only one or two games actually during the winter. But besides that, like it's only Bullet and online. And I am actually training. I have actually a coach that is a grandmaster, and I take like only one lesson a week just because I want to keep like up with chess and like just I don't know, a bit sharp in the when with tactics or stuff like that. And he's always telling me like, do not play Bullet, do not play Bullet. And guess what? Like I'm playing every single day anyways. I told him that I cannot actually control that. It's like I don't know. It's stronger than me.
Well, some chess coaches will tell you you should not play blitz, you should not play bullet. And I actually disagree a bit. I don't think those hurt you at all. I don't think they're really going to build bad habits. Like
Can I
obviously
can I take
playing a
lessons with
classical
you,
game
Jeremy?
will teach you more.
Yeah. Yeah,
And we should be
100%.
having these games starting anytime now.
Yeah, yeah, like I heard actually there. we have our team, which I have to say, like, thank you so much to all the chess.com. The events and the community team has been actually working really hard. Yeah, like the whole team, actually, the content, they like all the chess.com team, like, has been working really, really hard. But now, actually, we have the coordinators with the players, and also the players are live in their own shows, in their own stream. So if you want to actually watch your favorite streamer, look at, you can also like find their channel for sure. We are going to have an overview on all the games and all the brackets. As we mentioned before, like I will just put one more time. So we have now the winners bracket, the quarterfinal. Jeremy was mentioning all the matches that we have. We say that we will focus in Daniel Naroditsky versus Andrew Tang, obviously, because those are like two people that are like very favorite, I will say, to win, or like those are the ones that actually we were expecting those names, right? Like to win this kind of competition.
Yeah, those are the two players in the field that have a peak chess.com bullet rating over 3,500, which is insane. Hikaru has a slightly higher peak bullet rating, but those guys are within shouting distance. I've definitely heard Andrew Tang described as maybe the fastest grandmaster in the world. So I think that bottom bracket is going to be key to deciding this whole thing, but it is double elimination. So even the person who loses in that match will have a chance later on.
Yeah, exactly. Double elimination. So that means that we have the winners bracket, and actually the term for the other bracket is the losers bracket. I would like actually to call it like the rematch or something like, because loser is a bit in like, I don't know, aggressive word, right? Just to say.
It does feel a little judgmental, but yeah, it is the person who has lost at least one match so far who ends up in the losers bracket.
Yeah. Let me check if we have any of the games. Also, like, let me know if you've seen them before. No, for now. Let me see the chat. The chat, we have actually two streams right now, in YouTube and Twitch. So, well, they say like we should change it like for elimination bracket in YouTube. That's actually like in the elimination bracket, but it's not sort of elimination, because at the end, if you win the losers bracket, you play against the winners bracket, and then you get the chance to a rematch and maybe be the champion anyways. So
that is an interesting idea, though, because the elimination bracket means once you're in there, if you lose again, you are eliminated from the competition. So I get what that person's saying.
Yeah. So there's a little tech issue with one of the players. That's why actually we are like about to start in a few minutes. And just so you know the format. So today we will have, as we were saying, like double elimination brackets, and the matches are going to be 20 minutes matches. So they will play as many games as possible in that time. And the difference for winning has to be like by 2 points. And I'm not sure if I'm forgetting something, Jeremy. Probably I am or not.
So I think the one unusual feature compared to some of our other events is I believe players do have the option to resign a match in this event, which you're not going to see in the Speed Chess Championship or in, classical tournaments. But this one, if someone's down, 10 games or something, they may withdraw. I don't know if we're going to see that or not. I think there are a lot of, fighters here, and even down a few games in Hyperbullet, I feel like there's a lot of momentum. If you start your comeback, you can pull off 5 in a row in just a few minutes and be right back in the match.
Yeah. It's actually, that's crazy to think that like in 5 minutes in Hyperbullet, you can play like a lot of games, even if you resign before, let's say, I don't know, like 15 games if you resign like really fast and then start a new one. It could be crazy, actually. You can play like as many games as you can imagine.
And yeah, that is some interesting match strategy. If you're behind in the match and you're running out of time and you get a bad position, you might resign right away just to try to fit in more games. Or if you're ahead in the match and you're losing, you might play all the way till losing on time, because you want to kind of eat that match clock.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe, for being there in the chat. And what time does it start? Supposed to start like 5 minutes ago, but this It's actually like a match that are going to be like really, really fast matches. So as soon as we start, like it's just the waiting time. But like as soon as we start, it's going to go like in no time at all. So let me see. I'm checking actually here, like I'm in Argentina, by the way, Jeremy. Where are you now? Where are you based?
I am in the US, just outside of Washington, D.C., in the state of Maryland.
Okay, not so far. Um, yes. Let's see.
So do you have any predictions? Who do you think's going to win this whole thing?
Uh, I'm not sure, but I'm Latina actually, so I shouldn't be saying this, but this is the community broadcast. So this is like we are part of the community. This is like a chill, relax. We can be. Oh my gosh, I think I started some games. Hansen, I see
That's
already.
right. We are going. We got game one going. And just notice how fast these matches are. These moves are coming. It feels instantaneous.
Yeah, there's something wrong. Let me check.
I'm seeing Hansen already has like a 10-second lead on the clock. Oh, this is a 1-minute game. This is not 30 seconds. So I think we're just getting some practice content here.
Yeah. Let me actually check. Sorry. Like I'm like worried. I was like, is this a game already?
Yeah, so this is our first Hyperbullet championship. So we're working out just all the technical details before the real action starts. But it is more fun having a game going up on the screen while we're waiting.
So actually, like what they're telling me there, like just internally, that looks like Hansen was a bit bored, and he said like, okay, like we are waiting too much, so give me like a one bullet game, and he just started playing.
Okay, so we're just watching Hansen prepare for his match.
Yeah, and actually he didn't even use 17 seconds, so he's playing bullet 1 minute bullet games, but he's actually like getting ready for the hyper bullet.
Yeah, he's gonna win with less than 30 seconds spent against someone who had a full minute for the game. He's actually losing on the clock, or losing on the board, but he wins on the clock with plenty of time to spare.
Yeah. I've read actually a lot of comments about many people saying that like I was totally winning in that game, in the hyper bullet games, but I lost on time. And then I'm like, well, but that is not actually totally winning though, because in a hyper bullet is, I would say that 80% is about time, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say the time is more important than the position on the board most of the time. Most of these games are not actually going to end in checkmate. And even if you're playing, a much stronger player, if they beat you by 20 seconds on the clock, that wasn't actually a close game.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben, for being there in the chat. We have our super mods. And he's saying Eric just being Eric, I think. The chess bra actually being the chess bra. But yeah, like it's giving us also like some games and some fun to the show before actually we are waiting to start the very first matches in the final of the Hyperbullet Championship. Why not YouTube
Eric
stream?
Just warming up there.
We do have YouTube. Fear no. Okay, thank you. There, you have the link. Sorry, you were saying, Jeremy?
Well, I was just going to say that he is streaming on his own as well. So he's got to have content for his own viewers. And it's probably good to practice even for, playing a game against someone 600 points lower. It's good to just get your mouse hands some action before the game starts.
100%. So, coming back, let's see. Do we have any updates, Jeremy, about if we have the players ready or something?
I am not seeing anything at the moment. I did get some research from our colleague Todd Bryant about just some of the top bullet players in the history of the site. And he said,
oh my gosh.
Oh, We've got a real game. We'll save those stats for later because our event is going now.
Yes, and there's only one match missing. That is the one that we were saying we were going to watch that one, but doesn't really matter. We can start actually with Alexander Bortnyk, with Eric Hansen. Jeremy, on you. What can you say about this game?
Yeah, so this is a closed Sicilian. Again, the opening maybe doesn't even matter that much, but typically white would look for some attacking chances. You'll notice the players are staying pretty close on the clock. They're both in the teens right now.
Yeah, right.
I think I kind of like white's position, but I don't even know how much that matters right now.
Yeah, well, can actually move the knights there, like just dance a bit actually. And as you were saying,
yeah,
well,
I like white. I like black having 2 more seconds. I think that might be more important at the moment.
now it's like
We're
3
getting a
move and not
wild game,
plundering.
but white's going to have to do something to catch up on the clock because this is, even though 1 or 2 second time edge and this time control is going to be huge. Now it's very close.
And
That's what you're going to see a lot. Black was much better on the board, but white wins on the clock.
And we have here Andrew Tang versus Naroditsky.
Yes, let's switch to our premier match, our highest rated players. And these guys are very fast. Naroditsky is up several seconds. He should win this one.
Incredible, like 5 seconds against Andrew Tang. That's actually impressive. So
yeah, and in a 30-second game, 5 seconds is a big chunk of that starting clock.
Yeah, 100%. So 1-0 actually, but we have 18 minutes more, so whatever could happen here. And this is the first time also commentating Hyperbullet, so I just want to say that because like maybe we are saying like nonsense at some point, so bear with us.
Yeah, so if you think it's hard for the players, it's also hard for the commentators. I like black's play so far in this game. I feel like Naroditsky's had a lot of pressure on white's position so far, kind of generating some attacking chances, and it's paid off in several seconds on the clock.
Yeah, and there's
white's gotten a fork, but I think the clock is again going to decide this one unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, again, like more than 5 seconds difference. That's crazy. I'm wondering if...
And even with the queen blunder, it's going to be tough, and the queen blunder goes right back the other way. This should be a simple win for black now.
Oh, and checkmate.
Checkmate on the board. That will happen occasionally, even in this time control.
Yeah. So, well, we can actually then like later maybe have a sneaky peek like in the other match as well. So then we can just see the score. But in this one, actually, so far, 2-0 for Naroditsky and still 70 minutes to go. Let's see if actually Andrew Tang can actually go a bit faster because we've seen in the 2 first games, 5 seconds different, and that's a lot in a Hyperbullet. That we remind you is only 30 seconds per player. So let's see now. What's happening in this game?
This endgame, chess-wise, this looks comfortable for black. That bishop is not great. But white, again, Danya's playing so fast on the clock. He's going to be tough to beat if he can keep that up. Oh, but he got his knight trapped. Suddenly, it looks very good for white on the board. He just has to be fast enough. Oh, sorry, that is Danya. Danya with white. And this is just chaos now, but chaos that should be good for white.
Oh my gosh, 1 second, 0-4.
Insane. Oh, we got a stale. Did we get a flag or a stalemate? We got a flag.
It was a flag. 2-1 actually, like first point for
That was exciting, and Andrew's back in the match.
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, like, shall we have actually just...
Tactic here wins a queen right out of the opening. But again, that doesn't guarantee anything. You're not going to see any resignations, or hardly any, in this sort of match. This is an excellent position for black, though. He should be able to convert this.
Yeah, you never give up. Actually, there wasn't something on B2. Maybe there was a queen B2, but
and we get a resignation.
Wow.
2 exchanges is tough to come back from, even in that time control. You'll notice these guys just know their openings so well. They're able to play these first few moves almost instantaneously.
Yeah. So now
white has a lot aimed at the king side here. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for some sort of quick mate tactic. But now the queen's come off, and black's looking a little better if he can catch up on the clock.
Yeah, again, the same issue for Andrew Tang. Also, I noticed that Naroditsky is playing like super aggressive, so it makes sense that Andrew Tang wants to exchange queens as soon as possible. But everything is about the clock at the end, because 8 seconds here versus 11, and like that's
Yeah, this is
so difficult.
really impressive by Danya. Andrew is generally known as maybe the fastest player in the world, but so far it has not been that at all.
Oh,
Up,
but that
but
was a
he
checkmate.
comes back and again, checkmate's on the board.
Jesus.
So far, Danya's prioritizing speed a little bit more, and Andrew, I think, is the one who's actually scoring some checkmates and prioritizing the position.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's actually
Oh, look at that rook sacrifice.
looks like yes, rook sacrifice, and also like there's a well big attack for black. I will say if he managed actually to go to d5, but now Naroditsky obviously didn't allow any of that.
Yeah, it seems like White's attack has kind of slowed down, and on the clock, black is the one in control, but White has the probably the better position if he can make it matter. But 5 seconds is a lot in this time control. This is going to be hard for black to checkmate or hard for White to checkmate in 4 seconds. Black's just pre-moving, loses his rook, and we'll see if it matters. I don't think it will. 1 pawn left, but that's all that it takes. So that's a 2-point lead for Danya. Oh, that's a queen. If he sees it, he does.
Yeah. Sorry.
Naroditsky taking a comfortable lead if he can convert this. And that was just dominating, so black resigned. We still have more than half the match left. There is plenty of time for Tang to fight back, but he's going to need to just improve the results a bit to make that matter. We head to an endgame. It looks comfortable for black and a small lead on the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, those white rooks look powerful, but again, there's not too much to do with them. In a slow game, black would be pressing for a win, and with the clock, black's pressing for a win. So again, Danya just keeping control as long as he doesn't blunder checkmate.
Ay, ay, ay. A few seconds
Suddenly
more
we get
like
a drawn
this.
position, and
They don't actually.
Danya's going to try to run as much time off the clock as he can. Every second counts.
There was a draw like just dancing with the kings over there, and then one more game.
Yeah, it hardly makes sense to even offer a draw ever, because it takes you a second to hit that button.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the famous fucking. Oh, sorry, the famous F legend.
The famous legend Gadakomsky.
Yes, the FFL. Well, what happened over there was like that the opponent did offer draw, but it was like just a time trouble, so he didn't even see it, and he will just continue. But anyways, doesn't really matter right now. Like what matters the most is like is 5.5 against 2.5. Naroditsky winning the match 3 points ahead.
Yeah, it's that 3-point lead, and again, it's just the clock. He's a few seconds faster, and he's going to win this one too, probably.
Yeah.
Better position on the board and on the clock. That is a 4-point lead. That's going to be difficult to come back for.
Yeah.
Difficult to come back from. It's hard to even talk fast enough to keep up with these games.
Yeah. And also apologize because I am Latina and I've been actually speaking in English for like, I don't know, like 15 years or more, yeah, for work and stuff like that. But I never managed to get out of my accent, and my English is like very Latina accent. So I hope that that's okay for you, Jeremy.
You are certainly doing better than I would do if I was trying to do this in Spanish.
No, thank you. So let's see. Oh my
So
gosh.
we've got a 3-point lead here.
Yeah. I've seen that actually Hansen is like 7 against 1 against Bortnyk. Is that true? Shall we
Wow, and Bortnyk is a very strong player. Do you want to check that one out a little bit?
Yeah, let's see. 7-2 now. But that's actually also crazy, right? Like Bortnyk is actually together with Andrew Tang and with Naroditsky probably like the fastest
yeah,
ever.
One of the fastest players here. I actually just checked in, and after they had both qualified for this event, Bortnyk and Danya were practicing against each other yesterday.
Yeah, actually, you told me that they are friends, right? So they do practice.
Yeah, I believe they're both in the Charlotte area most of the time these days. So they probably practice in person and online.
Yeah, awesome. So 7-2 in this match. And what's happening in this game?
This one, it's going to come down to the clock again. Just a few seconds each. It's about even. It's going to come down to some pre-moves. but Bortnyk's going to have to start coming back very quickly to have a chance in this match. Going okay this game. He's a bit up on the clock. He's going to win this one.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. No
There it
chances
is, but it's still a 4-point edge for Hansen. Looking great for him so far.
Shall we actually have a look how on the other matches as well?
Yeah, let's see how everyone's doing.
Yeah. Sam, oh my gosh, this is 5 against 4. Sam against
Oh,
M.
this is the exciting one so far, and this is an interesting endgame.
Yeah, because we remind you that they have to win the match with 2 points difference. So far, actually, here we don't have a winner.
That's right. And this is, oh, what a move to promote, sacrifices the rook, promotes to a queen. Sometimes we do get excellent chess. And I think this is actually a fascinating matchup because Sevian is our strongest classical player in the field. He has been over 2,700 FIDE. If this was slow chess, he would be the favorite. But I don't know how much that matters. His opponent, I believe, won the first qualifier to get here on the first try.
Yeah.
So when it comes to this time control, I don't know if Sevian's even much of a favorite at all. Currently up 2 points.
Yeah. And the last match actually that we haven't seen yet is Jose Martinez against Tuan Minye.
That one is very close as well. Tuan Minle currently ahead by 1 point. These guys are a couple of sort of chess.com legends, always right there in contention for first in Titled Tuesdays.
Yeah. Actually, there was a sort of documentary released 2 days ago with Jose Martinez while he was playing the Title Tuesday. It's very interesting, actually. Like, I really recommend that to watch it. That's on YouTube. And anyway, what's happening now here? So it's
so just a few seconds left. White seems to have a vicious attack. He should win this unless something crazy happens. Black has a bit more time, but I can't imagine that's fully worth these pieces. It is not. White's going to finish this off, I think. But he still has to be fast. It's not over. There it is. It's not over till it's over, but checkmate ends it with almost 3 seconds left. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
So this match is tied. This is probably going to be the most exciting match of the first round.
100%. So yeah, great video. Okay, so some people watch already that video that I'm talking about. Where is Hikaru? Hikaru is playing the Norway chess. So I was hoping that maybe, oh my gosh, now Jose Martinez won another game. So it's 6.5.
So yeah, they're off in Norway today. So they, in theory, those Norway chess participants could have played, but it was probably a bit too much to expect them to play the qualifiers yesterday.
Yeah, because yesterday they did have a game and there were the qualifiers.
Hikaru was busy winning a very nice game against Prague yesterday in classical. He did not have time to come here for Hyperbullet.
But I was hoping for that actually, because Hikaru during candidate, he was recording videos for YouTube as well. So I was thinking, okay, like half hour, 1 qualifier, come on Hikaru, you can do it. But I totally understand, like tomorrow was a busy
would
day
be great.
for them.
And you get guys like Hikaru and Faruja playing, Titled Tuesday and other, fast time control games during the candidates and other big tournaments. But it didn't work out for us this time. They're not here today.
Yeah. Okay, 5 seconds forward. It's actually, you cannot even count like together, 4, 3, 2, because they made like 5 moves in 1 second.
Nice tactic there at the end for Black, and it's gonna win this game.
Yeah, definitely is winning this game.
Oof.
Okay, that's
feels like
tie.
he was in control, but even a great game where you're in control, you win by less than 1 second at this level.
Yeah.
And we're getting down on the match clock. Less than 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah. Do you want to see what's going on after in Naroditsky versus Andrew Tang?
Let's see. Has anyone made a comeback in these matches that initially weren't quite as close?
Okay, let's see. This is 3 points different still. So
that one's been sort of holding steady with a small lead for Danya, but it's going to be hard to make it up with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, then we have Alexander Bortnyk against Erik Hansen. And it's 3 points.
Bortnyk, it looks like he's stabilized. He's definitely improved how it was going earlier. But again, it's going to be hard to come back in the last 5 minutes. He needs to win just about every game.
Yeah, we have only 5 minutes left. Yes. Jesus Christ. It's like,
but it does feel, it does feel like after a rough start, he's really improved. He's been holding his own recently, which means even if he loses this one, he's going to be one to watch in the consolation bracket, the losers bracket, whatever you guys want to call it.
Ay, ay, ay.
And yeah, Hansen goes down here. Bortnyk is within 2 games. This one could still get interesting. That would be an incredible comeback. He's playing his favorite Alekine's defense. He's one of the strongest players in the world who likes this unusual opening.
Yeah. It's incredible actually comeback, as you were saying, because it started 7-1. That's actually really, really big difference, 6 points. But now it's
only... he's got it down to 2. It's possible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have predicted this earlier, but it wouldn't be crazy at this point for him to come back and win.
We will see. Still 4 minutes to see like a couple of games.
He's dropped a piece though in this one. This is going to be hard. And that's going to be a big win for Hansen if he can finish it. Takes the queens off. He has extra time. Another little trick with the knights here. We get some chaos, but unless something's crazy, an extra knight and a few seconds on the clock should be enough. He gives away the knight. Suddenly it's chaos.
Gosh, a pawn, yes.
Oh, he's got this. Can he mate fast enough? That doesn't even have to. No. Amazing comeback. Bortnyk's down by just 1 point. Let's stay here for a while.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. And it's only 3 minutes. Well, 3 minutes and a half. This is really important, those extra 30 seconds for another game.
Every second counts in this time control.
Yeah.
This one's just like a solid chess game. Can Black swing that knight to e4? Is he going to walk the king over to the queen side? I think he might. He's trying to.
Yeah, he's trying to. He needs to actually move the queen and then put the knight there. He did it.
Oh, he gets the great square for the knight, but not for long. But it looks like he won a pawn. This is actually really good for Black, but down a couple seconds on the clock.
Yeah. So
wild position. It's almost checkmate with those rooks on the back rank. Oh, that is checkmate. He's got him. And we're tied. Amazing finish by Bortnyk with just less than 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
This is crazy stuff.
Crazy
Knight F2
stuff.
is a fork if he goes for it. But Knight A4, this is complicated chess. I don't know how much I can actually analyze versus just trying to watch and see what happens.
Yeah. I'm curious actually, like what's going to happen, because it's like only 2 minutes here and they are already tied. The other matches also we have like very, very like tie score over there. I'm checking.
Yeah, we're gonna get some picturesque finishes here. This one's very close, but a big time edge. Up, and there goes the queen. Bortnyk about to take his first lead of the match. Ever since we tuned in here, Bortnyk's won every game.
Yeah. Sorry about that. And now I'm just here. So I was actually just checking and just reading a bit the chat, because we have a lot of people watching us on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much for being there. And also today we are going to be a bit generous. We have some Diamond memberships over there. So to the best comment, to the fastest comment in the chat, we might give some like just little gifts for our community. And coming back to the match, oh my gosh, now like I was just checking the chat and then like in 1 second Bortnyk is 1 point ahead. What happened?
Yeah, Bortnyk has been winning every game, although including he's about to win this one. This is an amazing finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hansen's about to run out of time.
Yeah, this is what you were saying at the beginning of the show, that once you start winning in these kind of games, you have like a sort of luck, or like, I don't know, like a flow. You're flowing.
Momentum is everything in these games.
Exactly.
Bortnyk's about to win again. That's a 2-point lead with less than a minute left. Hansen is in must-win territory.
47 seconds to end like the quarterfinals, the winner quarterfinal. This is the first matches that we have in the final of the Hyperbullet Championship.
And White's position is up. I was going to say White's position is falling apart, but he just made it a game. Yeah. And White actually does have a slight time edge, which could matter here. Black catching up a bit on the clock. It's only a 2-second difference.
So in the chat, they are asking if what happened if like they are tied, and because they need to have 2 points difference. Right now it's 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. But if there's a tie, they have to continue until there's like 2 points difference. So we will see. It's already time.
It's currently a 2-point difference, and it's about to increase. It's about to get to 3. This one is probably not going to any extended version. Oh,
Yeah.
nice rook sacrifice.
Draw.
And that's a key draw. Does he have time for one more, or are we done?
No, we are done here. Actually,
So
the match.
Bortnyk wins the match.
Yeah, actually, let's see what happened in the brackets because the matches are over. So here, brackets. We have the first match. Oh my gosh, what happened? Sam won like so many games at the end. And we have Jose Martinez that won against Tuan Millet. Bortnyk no, wait. Yes, he already qualified because it's like 2
Bortnyk
points
won.
different.
Let's go look at the bottom, though. Naroditsky
Yeah.
and Tang are tied.
Let's go to that game. Jesus.
Yeah, let's see the tiebreaker. We're in overtime here. There must have been a nice recovery from Tang, who was down earlier in the match.
Yeah, so the first one who get like 2 points difference wins the match.
And Tang is dominating this one, unless he... Oh, that's a checkmate.
La. Match point now.
Match point, exactly.
Yeah, so...
Danya needs to... I guess a draw continues the match, but if he loses, this is a match victory for Tang.
Yeah. So the 20 minutes, each match is like is played like in 20 minutes, but the 20 minutes are over. So like now it's like we just need to continue until someone has 2 points different.
Yeah, so the other players are going to get a little bit of a break while Danya and Andrew Tang figure out who wins this match.
Yeah. Let's go, chat. Tell me, like, who do you think that is going to win? You have only, like, actually less than 20 seconds to reply because it's like now.
I like Danya's play so far, but this is a very locked position. It's going to be a long game. I think this is going to come down to some pre-moves.
Yeah. 7 seconds, both of them. 6 seconds, 5. And now, yeah, but like...
That 1.5 seconds looks like it's going to decide. Oh, and there's a queen.
Like
this should be...
Oh la
and
la!
we've got overtime again.
So now you have enough time, chat, to reply because they have to win by 2 points and they are like in a tie. So we might stay in this match for like hours.
Yeah, well, these are 2 wonderful players to watch. If we're going to just watch these guys all day, I'm okay with it. Someone's going to win this match eventually.
Yeah, same here. Go, Danya. This can go forever. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, these are remarkably clean games, though. At least, you know, once it gets down to pre-moving the last few seconds, they get messy. But the openings, you know, getting blitzed out at super speed are quite well played by both sides.
Yeah.
Everyone sees the tricks. Up, there's 1 pawn, but Black's got an active king. This game is not over by any means, either on the clock or on the board.
Yeah, now it looks like
we're going to get some theoretical rook endgame.
But
yep, Danya knows how to offer trades into a winning pawn endgame.
4 seconds.
Tang knows how to defend. This is going to be a draw. These guys can do it in their sleep.
But like time.
On the clock.
Oh my gosh.
Draw on the board, but not fast enough.
So now match point for Naroditsky. Just change
What a back and forth match. Tang is playing this interesting pawn sacrifice with g4 in several games here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Go, Danya. Come on, Tang, Andrew Tang. Like a lot of people actually rooting there for both of them.
Both are fan favorites.
Yeah.
Ooh, White's going to win material here.
But material in this game is not such a big deal.
Does it matter? Is that H-pawn just going to walk down the board? This is wild. Both sides with passed pawns. We're going to get a race. Yeah. Opposite colored bishops give good attacking chances.
Andrew,
this looks like a breakthrough.
Andrew, with less time and actually 1 point down in the match, I think that this is going for Naroditsky, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like this is about to be over.
It's about to be over.
Amazing clutch performance. It went from game point the other way to, I think that was 3 wins in a row for Danya to clinch the match.
Yeah, he was 1 point down at some point, and well, we we said actually, and this is a regulation, that you need 2 points ahead your opponent actually to win the match. So now Naroditsky just went through, and let's see the bracket. So, oh la la, look at that, what we have in the winner's bracket.
We get the friends, Bortnyk and Danya, going against each other. And Sevian versus Martinez, those guys are both just super strong at all time controls. Sevian's been over 2,700 classical, and I know Jose Martinez is over 2,700 in FIDE Blitz.
Yeah.
So we're in for a treat in just every match. Hansen versus Tang, that's an amazing losers bracket match.
Yeah, I was about to say, just below over there you have the losers bracket, but it's like an extremely interesting match as well. So I think what we did now, that just trying to watch, just follow like a bit of every single match, it's okay. What do you think, Jeremy?
Yeah, let's try to keep an eye on everything. And people can even tell us in the chat if they think something's exciting is happening that we're missing, because we don't want to miss anything big.
Yeah, and let me see the schedule, because I think we are a little behind. We're supposed to be, and this is, oh wait, I did create a lot of notes and pins and everything, and now I cannot find none of them. How this could be possible? Show all notes here. So we're supposed to start like 6 minutes ago, the next the semifinals, winner semifinals, and the losers round 1. So I guess if players are ready, we can actually okay, so we will have a break. I just saw the internal chat. So we will have a break, and we will have a 4 minutes break, and then we will start the games. But we don't need to do the break in the stream. This is the break for the players, because they might be like super, I don't know if it's stress, but like there might be with a lot of, nervous after like playing like crazy for 20 minutes. They're super experienced though, but like this is a serious competition. We have 2,000 actually dollars in prizes, and it's also like the honor, because like the winner is going to be the very first chess.com champion, Hyperbullet champion. So yeah, and what are you expecting for the next matches?
I think they're really hard to predict. As you can see, even halfway through, when someone had like a 5-point lead, it was hard to predict who was going to finish on top. I feel like right now the players are just trying to take a deep breath, kind of maybe drink some water, get their nerves under control before the next round.
Yeah. Okay, let me talk a bit with the chat, because the chat has been there just looking all the matches. I'm just wondering, like, chat, do you actually really follow the chess part, or is like just watching the clocks, who is actually running out of time? Or how actually do you enjoy Hyperbullet? Let's start for us, and then like let's see what the chat is saying. But like, Jeremy, like, what's the best for you, let's say, in the Hyperbullet matches? What's the thing that you love the most, let's say?
So I like seeing what's happening on the board. Maybe I'm a chess purist like that. And the clock is sort of the background story. It's like exciting to see, oh, that person's up 2 pawns. Can they convert it in the next 5 seconds before they flag? But yeah, I can totally see how people are into it for like seeing, you can look at it totally the other way. Someone's gambited a pawn for 5 seconds on the clock. Is that enough to win?
Yeah.
What do you think?
To me, I really love actually like just trying to guess when they were doing like the pre-moves, the wrong pre-moves or the good pre-moves. But also like it's fascinating actually to watch the clock, because also here in chess.com you can see like the red that is in red, the one that has to play, and you just see like the red button like going just to the white and to the black, to the white to the black. It's hard, sometimes it's hard to me to see only the chess side, and like I consider myself a chess purist as well, but yeah.
And yeah, that's an interesting difference, I think, between this event and say like the Speed Chess Championship, where they get a second added per move. For those, you do see pre-moves, but here you have to pre-move in the opening. You can't, every move that's not a pre-move comes at a significant cost.
Yeah.
You can't sort of play chess for a little while and then shift to pre-moves. They're pre-moving from move 1.
Yeah. So we get actually like we get a lot of comments there. And I like it what Spenny Thompson say, like we turn our brains off and enjoy. And watching the clocks and the pre-move failures is saying Janasa. Well, we have actually very big fan of Danya here. They love to see Danya playing so fast. And yeah, I like also to watch them hanging pieces. So it makes me feel like I am better than them. Okay,
That is a great perspective. It's a nice reminder, when we're watching other sports, I don't think I could ever dunk a ball like some of the best basketball players, but if you give me a little bit more time than these guys, I can avoid hanging pieces most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. Also, like, gives me hope actually, because it's true. Like, you just have to avoid the part that they are playing with less than 30 seconds, but they just actually blunder some pieces. This is the only time that I see them blunder, like, but it's mainly because of the pre-move and stuff like that, but true. So
Yes, these games are good evidence that all of these extremely strong chess players are indeed human like the rest of us.
yeah, they're asking in the chat if I am like I'm like sister of Ayelen, is husband your brother? Oh my gosh, starting the match. No, Jose Martinez is not my brother. We are Martinez. There are a lot of Martinez in the Spanish community. Anyways,
Oh, I like this early H4 from Bortnyk. This is a line Fischer mentioned this in a note in one of his books. Back then, in Fischer's time, no one was playing early H4s, but he at least gave it as an interesting idea.
And then the engine, Houdini actually like started just doing the H4, H5 as fast as possible.
Yeah, those are all the rage these days. And I wonder if these guys, they're friends. Do they have some surprise weapons prepared for each other?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a rook. And that's resignation. He had enough time to convert an extra rook there. Yeah, I wonder if the chat has opinions. Do you think these guys would spend some of their prep in a Hyperbullet game?
No, I don't think so. But on the other hand, actually, like people are not following the opening that much, though. Oh my, like I don't know. It's a really tough question. Like, let's see what the chat is saying.
I would guess probably not. But on the other hand, this is your chance to be the champion. Like, these guys are all great, but they're not beating Magnus in Classical. But Magnus isn't here.
Yeah. And also Hikaru isn't here because I see in the chat like many people saying like Hikaru would absolutely win this tournament.
I think he'd be a favorite, but anyone has a chance. We've already seen big comebacks where someone who was worse at the beginning suddenly becomes the better player when they get a little momentum, and that can happen to Hikaru too.
Yeah. So they say that they probably have different set of preparation for each time control. That's actually a very clever comment. They might have actually like for classical rapid blitz and like even Hyperbullet, their own, let's say, strategy and preps, opening preps.
Oh, I love this piece sacrifice by Bortnyk. You would think though it would get him an edge on the clock. It actually, he ends up getting the piece back, getting an edge on the board. But it's one of those situations where it's a pawn against a couple seconds.
Yeah. And so, well, but now actually they are tied on time. There was a d5.
A good position tends to turn into making the other guy think. Nice job. Sacrifices the exchange back. This should be a win, but he's very low on time. He's not going to do it.
Actually, this is the moment that you have to start like just taking all the pieces of your opponent if you're really, really low on time, and then like just aim for the draw.
Yeah, Bortnyk's going to regret that game. That was his to win, and it's just hard to do it fast enough.
Yeah. Anyways, we've seen actually in the previous actually matches like 7 against 1 or stuff like that, like crazy score at the beginning. And then actually I'm not like putting the clock. Let's see. Okay, 60 minutes.
Yeah, it takes some time to settle in.
Yeah, and in the last minute actually like they changed the score. So anything could happen here.
This is you see him, he took a couple seconds to make sure he didn't get forked there. Knights are tricky, especially in Hyperbullet. And this is another one. It's a little bit of time against the clock. Oh, sorry. It's a little bit of time against the better position. With the rook, it shouldn't matter, though.
Yeah.
Now White's got both. Danya's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, great start for Danya so far.
Yeah. Great start.
Oh, Bortnyk coming with the opening sacrifices. Nice wing gambit. That's a favorite of Gotham chess. That sort of early sacrifice in the opening.
Yeah. Makes sense in this actually time control, because maybe with the low time control you cannot even see the gambit or where is the sacrifice, so they don't even take the pawn. But in this case, actually, they took
Sneaky rook
everything.
left.
Yeah. And
it's amazing with these players. Often the game, no matter what craziness is happening, it ends up looking like a chess game.
yeah, like
You
a
got some,
balanced chess game.
Yep, just regular endgame technique is going to matter, even in this amazingly fast time control.
Yeah.
Somewhat
Fun,
equal
fun,
endgame,
fun.
but he just dropped a pawn. But at this point, the clock's probably going to decide. Very little time left.
Yeah, 3 seconds, 1 second. Ay,
Every
ay, ay.
Russian schoolboy knows these
seconds.
theoretical rook endgames, but the clock is going
Ay,
to decide.
0.0. Jesus Christ.
And yeah, just these one pawn, that's a couple times now we've seen one pawn decide, not necessarily on the board, but one pawn left is enough to win on the clock.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is crazy. Like, my brain is like just thinking a million things at the same time now.
Wow, this is a great position for white. Look at that poor bishop on h8.
Yeah, what's it? Well, but now actually after taking on e5, then
Suddenly it comes back, and we're back in a we're back in a normal chess game.
Yeah. Oh la la!
Oh, actually,
the rook.
He dropped the rook. Yep, great position for white. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, now blunder the bishop and then like just take everything and then go.
They give away everything, but we're not going to get a stalemate here. He's going to win this.
Yeah. Has 3 seconds. It's enough time to actually checkmate. Just the stairs and that's it. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even staying in the match.
Yeah.
Should we see how it's going on the other games?
Yeah, 100%. Let's go with my brother, Jose Martinez. My brother who is not my brother.
Gotta support family.
Yeah. Okay, so take an f2, and then like there are like a lot of pawns, not so many now. And 2 pieces.
White's got a big time edge though. 4 seconds is a lot here.
Yeah.
We're not even easy finish. And okay, and this other one.
Oh wait, this is
We've
another.
got Lee is ahead, 2-4.
Yeah. And okay, what else do we have? Oh my gosh, we are not looking at this one. What's going on?
Whoa, 6-0.
I can't believe this.
Tang is mad that he lost that first match. He wants to get back into the finals, and he's well on his way.
Oh my gosh, but like 6-0, like this kind of.
Imagine beating Hansen 6-0 in any time control. Like Magnus isn't going to expect to do that.
Yeah. Anyways, we still have some time actually for this match, like 30 minutes left, so anything could happen.
Yeah, we've seen big comebacks before.
Yeah.
In fact, this position's good for Hansen, but can he do it fast enough?
Penguin on adoption mission, they say.
Ooh, Tang is just too fast.
Oh, Lord.
He got it again. He's just too fast. 7-0. We could get an adoption.
Yeah, but in this championship is allowed to resign and just quit before. I'm not sure.
I wonder if we'll see it though. Does anyone really want to go home early? This is already the consolation bracket.
True.
This is the end of your event if you lose this.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Wow, Tang is just too fast.
Too fast,
Good position on the board too. Yeah. The opposite of that famous Magnus saying, too weak, too slow.
Yeah. Too weak, too slow.
Oh, that bishop from A8 suddenly comes in the game. And he sacrifices for it. Get that out of here. Wild swings. Of course, that doesn't matter. Oh, I think we got a missed checkmate on G1, maybe.
There's
hardly matters. Check.
Now there's coming a new
Less
one.
than a second left. 8-0. This match, it doesn't look close, obviously, at 8-0, but every individual game is very tight. He's winning these by less than a second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not an adoption actually if you see the games, but if you see the score, then 8-0 says another thing. Shall we get back to Naroditsky or Bortnyk
Yeah,
or
let's get to a closer one.
oh wait, here. So 2 points difference is not that much. And then we have Sam Sevian, Jose Martinez is like 1 point difference.
Ooh, that one's going to be close. It wouldn't be shocking if either of those guys made it back to the finals.
Yeah. So
The
I like
queen
it
should
A6.
decide this. Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, should be a win for white. He's also got more time on the clock. As long as he doesn't hang the queen or something, this should be over.
Yeah. Anything like it. Well, but now look at that pawn on B, eh? Like
That's
just
true. It could get scary, but this is a big time edge. Even if he has to sack the queen
Yeah.
later, I think he's going to win. Or now it's 2 queens.
oh my gosh, that's
But the
just
clock is
impossible.
getting closer. These 2 queens don't matter. These guys need to pre-move.
Oh, okay.
And we're
Almost
about
there,
to get mate
almost
on the
there.
board.
Checkmate.
Mate on the board.
Yes.
He's like
Maybe
0.4
less than 1
seconds.
second.
Oof.
So,
So this is wild. That one's tied. Should we
Yeah.
check in on Danya?
let's get back to Daniel. Oh, 3 points difference now. Okay, not
back
anymore.
to 2. And we saw Bortnyk's comeback in the first round. You can't count him out.
Yeah, he was the one who was 7-1 against Hansen,
Yeah, 7-1 or 7-2, something like that. And then he just won. It was, I don't know if it was literally this. It felt like 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, good use of some pins here. Oh, significant time edge, though, for white. We're at 7 seconds difference, which is huge. And that's what happens. You blunder a fork when you're down on time like that.
Ay, ay, ay. 6 second difference. You better be faster.
Yeah, that should be enough. The position on the board almost doesn't matter.
Like,
but as we saw, some people are better at, pre-moving, and that can be enough.
Yeah. Not against Tanya, I guess.
Yeah, not here, not here.
Yeah. So 6 second difference must be like +3 difference, let's say, on points if you have to do the evaluation.
Yeah, although of course it matters too when it is, right? 20 seconds to 26 seconds is still, maybe I'll take the piece, but 10 seconds to 4 seconds, I'll take the clock.
Yeah. But even like 15-9, I will take the clock, I will say.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to me when I play some of these guys. If I'm playing these 3,000 rated players, it doesn't feel like it matters if I win a piece.
Yeah.
They're not going to make any more mistakes, and eventually they flag me. That's what it's like for us humans against these guys.
Yeah. No matter what I try with them, like in this Hyperbullet or any time control, to me it's just impossible. But it's so nice to see them actually like playing against each other, because like they blunder against each other and they flag against each other, so it's like gives us hopes. And 3 seconds
This is an example. Is he going to be fast enough? I don't think you can pre-move this mate fast enough.
Yeah.
Yep, we get a draw. Oh, Jocelyn's pulled out a lead.
Yeah, 2 games in a row. It was 4-4.
Yep. And 7 minutes left.
Yeah. So you better be fast. Shall we go to Andrew Tang getting Hansen?
Sure, if that one's even still going. What do we have here?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
He's gotten a couple wins, back to some more respectable territory. But I think this one's pretty over.
7 minutes left.
You can't lose the first 8 games in your match.
Well, let's bet. I go for Eric. I will give my vote to Eric Hansen.
I think this is just over, and this one's also. Yeah.
Oh no! Come on. I jinxed in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Just for the viewers, no one in this field is a weak chess player. These guys are all amazing at chess. They'd crush all of us. Yeah. But even for them, coming back from down 8 is just too much to ask.
Yeah. Okay, so Naroditsky Bortnyk.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Oh la la.
Naroditsky, he's pulling out a substantial lead, and now he's playing some simple grandmaster chess here.
Yeah, 4 points difference.
Yeah,
And
Danya must be loving this. This game's going to take the full minute off the clock, and probably a draw or a flag.
yeah. So
In
they have to,
classical, you would think this is just a grandmaster draw, but of course here someone's going to lose on time.
yeah. You have to win by 2 points, so this result is already pretty great for Naroditsky, but it's still 6
Oh,
minutes.
that pawn's going, but the knight has it taken care of as long as black doesn't do a bad pre-move.
Yeah.
I wonder if Danya's just going to go for that white pawn to make sure he at least gets a draw. Oh,
I guess
there
that's
it
what
is.
we're going to see.
And he's going to flag again. Doesn't matter what the theoretical verdict is here.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
going to be on the time. 10-5. This one's almost over. Only 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Bortnyk really has to win every game now.
But that could happen. We've seen actually that in the last match with Bortnyk.
That's exactly what he did last time.
Yeah. So let's see if this is the start of the comeback of Alexander Bortnyk.
It's
Okay.
looking tough. White's playing well in this game too.
Yeah, that pawn on A, I don't really like it actually. Like just
Yeah, that is
Aye,
going
aye.
right down the board. That rook is powerful. I think this match is going to be tough to come back. Ooh, wow.
oh
That's some impressive piece coordination with that
Yeah.
time control. Figuring out how to get the bishop to the long diagonal, win material.
yeah,
He's about to finish this one off, and this match is almost done.
yeah. Unless that pawn, no, it's not even.
Nope, and the clock's going to decide again.
Yeah, not
We do
enough
get some
pieces.
checkmates here, but most games are still decided by the clock.
Yeah.
11-5. Danya's enjoying himself here.
Yeah, Dania is playing like incredibly fast because he's playing against the fastest players in the world, and still he's getting like 3 or 4 seconds difference. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, he's playing these openings amazingly quickly.
Yeah,
It feels like he's always playing from ahead, even the games that end up in these crazy time scrambles. Just having 2 extra seconds at the beginning is incredibly useful.
yeah. But now look at this game. This game.
This game has been played very nicely by Bortnyk.
Yeah.
But that king's coming in. This could be hard to win.
It's actually safe now on G4.
Yeah, I would be a little bit worried actually for white here, especially on the clock.
Yeah.
Okay, he got his pieces back. So on the board, white is winning, but it's going to just come down to the clock.
Yeah, but they have the same 3 seconds. Pre-move.
Who can pre-move better? It's getting...
Aye,
nice.
Oh, Lord.
Got it. He's going to come back in.
No.
And you don't have to pre-move the checkmate. You just pre-move a bunch of queen checks, and the other guy's going to run out of time.
Yeah, just a bunch of checks that are not like stalemate, and that's it.
I think Danya mentioned in that course about getting lucky in these fast games, you actually sometimes want to pre-move just to guard the square next to the king, because they're going to assume you're pre-moving a check.
Oh, I'm taking
So if you
notes,
guard the
actually.
squares next to the king, they can't pre-move, right?
Yeah. Now I understand why you're 2,700 in bullet. That's actually that's kind
sort
of
of dirty trick that doesn't matter except in these bullet games.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we just maybe when
let's assume Danya's going to finish this match, and let's see who else is going.
Yeah, because it's like less than 3 minutes, and just to the matches to be over, and this game is going to be.
Yeah, are any of these close?
Yeah, let me see. Let's go to the other match that we have. Oh Lord, look at this.
Oh,
There's a tie
wow.
here.
Yes, and this is, unless someone wins the next 2, this is heading to overtime. That white queen just hung, and he resigned for some reason.
Yeah.
Didn't even wait for the queen to get captured. Oh, look at that. This is a bullet opening from black. He just sacrifices a pawn on the first 2 moves.
Yeah.
And then gives up a piece. This is rough. Okay.
So
what?
Yeah.
I was going to say white should be in control here, but even just an even clock means that black has chances. Oh,
Yeah. Oh Lord.
not anymore.
Not anymore. And now
And that's
we
2 points. This is
we have
must-win
the 2
territory now
points.
for wonderful time, Min Lee.
this is the momentum time or not? Because like they were in tie, and then like he won 2 games in a row, and it's only 1 minute left.
Yeah, I feel like Black's feeling great here.
Yeah, yeah.
He knows he just has to, win one game or just draw a couple. But that win by 2 rule is a big factor here.
Yeah. Yeah, because now actually, like if you know that you have 2 points advantage, as you were saying, like a draw is enough, and also you want to like just spend more time because it's only 45 seconds, 46 seconds to be over. So you want to actually play
And this
the
is
game
one of those tough, like, I like Black's position, but is it worth 2 seconds on the clock? I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a rook though. So now it is.
Okay, now
And
3
that's
points difference.
3 points. This match is over. He's not going to do it fast enough.
Let's go to Jose Martinez Sevian. It's like 2 points difference, but 24 seconds. Ay. If actually Jose Martinez managed to win this game.
He doesn't though. This is another win for Sam, which means it's over.
Yeah.
Some very tough matches. Imagine a player as good as Jose Martinez losing both matches and having to go home.
Yeah.
That's not something you see often. These games are just so fast and the competition is so strong. These are the players who've lost their first 2 are still amazing chess players.
Yeah. So also like here, this is already over and the last game is this one. But wait, what happened? So we weren't actually looking at the right.
Oh, did we? We must have been looking at the wrong. I attributed the result wrong because I thought Sam had won to get a big lead, but that was Jose winning.
So this is a good news for
us.
Overtime. Yeah,
it's extra chess for us.
Yeah, because actually now the time is over and they have to win by 2 points.
And this is about to be tied. Jose's got an extra rook.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Sam's of course trying, hoping for some sort of flag, but this is about to just be totally tied. First person to take a 2-point lead match.
Yeah. So Sam has a match point here, but
he's not going to convert, and it's going to be tied again.
It's going to be tough to win this. Yeah.
He's certainly not winning. I guess he can hope for stalemate, but he's probably the one who's going to flag.
Yeah.
And mate in 1, he'll find it.
Okay, so we love this. We have actually my brother Jose Martinez over there.
And I was writing his obituary a little bit early. He could still come back and win this whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. We still have a lot of things to see here. This is the semifinals in the winners bracket. And the winner will play against Naroditsky, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And that gets to the winner's final.
Yeah.
Oh, there were some interesting tactics there, but we unfortunately do not even have time to really take much of a look at them. I like the way that Black's been playing here, though, with some serious kingside threats all game.
Yeah.
That white king is just a little bit loose. If you've heard never play f6, never play f3. Jose played f3 early, and he almost got punished, but here we go. He is in a safe rook end game. This is going to come down to the clock. Sevian sacrificed a pawn just for a check. And actually, Black does it too. We've got 1 extra pawn. More importantly, we've got just a few seconds on the clock. Someone's going to pre-move better and win this game.
But this is not the last game of this match because they have to win by 2
You'd
points.
certainly rather have white here.
Yeah.
But, oh, he's low on time. This looks like... I'm not even going to predict it. This is just pre-moves. And white 1 on time. Jospim takes a 1-point lead.
Yeah. 1-point lead, but... well, before it was 1-point lead for Sam, so anything could happen.
Yeah, it feels like the side that comes back from -1 is feels good about their chances to finish it. You'd rather be the person making that comeback than someone who has to stabilize after making a mistake.
Yeah.
This is honestly just good chess. These guys are both playing good moves. You'd be happy to play like this in classical.
It's what you were saying, like they managed somehow actually to make it look like a serious chess. I don't know how they have this position. My position in Hyperbullet and Bullet are super crazy. All the pieces hanging and like Totally nuts.
I feel like that happens to these guys, but only for like the last 10 seconds. The opening of the game is excellent chess.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks rough. That
Two.
understatement. That was just checkmate. Of course it
Yeah.
looks rough.
Yeah. 2 games difference. So then we have the brackets probably already. Yes, we do.
Wow.
What happened here? Let me just fix this.
Let's add those in. We've got Jose Martinez versus Daniel Naroditsky. What a winner's final.
Yeah.
And some serious matches in the other bracket as well. We've got Sevian versus Tang is going to be really exciting as well. And even the other match, Bortnyk versus Hansen should be good.
Yeah. So, okay, I was about to ask you like a really silly question. What match shall we actually focus in the next round? But
that's actually a good question, because you'd think the winner's final, but also neither of those players is going to get eliminated.
True. Actually, that's a smart way to think. Because let me actually put it again. Like in the other 2 matches that we have, Bortnyk versus Ermin and like Sam Sevian against Andrew Tang, we are going to lose 2 players in that bracket. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's going on?
This is just Hansen having fun again.
Okay, yeah. Well, while we are waiting for the next match, we can actually watch this game. Let me actually check if everything is okay.
Yeah, watching games like this is a nice reminder that even the people who get eliminated in this event are just going to crush most people.
Yeah. So games are going to start in 4 minutes from now. So we have actually like this match, the Eric Hansen versus like FIDE Master Gravity Chess. But it's 1 minute. It's already, I feel like it's too long, right? Like
yeah, people are going to get bored. Too
Yeah.
slow. What are you doing playing 1 minute?
1 minute. Go for 30 seconds.
Although that isn't a reminder. So this match that we're watching is, of course, we're playing the Hyperbullet Championship. The regular bullet, so 1 minute per side championship, is coming up soon, the BCC Bullet Chess Championship. And a lot of the players in our event are playing that one as well.
Yeah. Of course, like they're actually like the superstars in Bullet and in Hyperbullet. So yeah, you should actually stay tuned, because it's going to be in June 10th, if I'm not wrong. So in like sort of 10 days from now, the Bullet Chess Championship. So there's so many events actually upcoming like in the next month. Also,
yeah, it's going to be a really exciting time for chess fans. Sit back and enjoy. It's some amazing chess played incredibly quickly.
Yeah.
Sure enough, Hansen's up 3-0 against his 2,900 opponent.
Yeah. And before we were like looking at the match where Hansen was like A0, like losing on 0 against Andrew Tang, was it?
Yeah, this gives you a nice idea of the level of the players in this event. Someone who loses their first 2 in the event we're watching just crushes almost anyone else in the world.
Yeah. Nobody has a single chance actually with them. So 1 minute, so boring, they say. Yeah.
Yes, this is the first time I think in my life I've watched a 1 minute game and thought it was very slow, leisurely pace.
Yeah. So I want to say also something for the community channels. We will have the Banter Blitz. So the first Banter Blitz that we have, the comeback of Banter Blitz, of the Chess24 famous Banter Blitz, was like a couple of weeks ago with Jan Gustafsson. And next Wednesday, it's going to be on Wednesday, the International Master Casa Corley is going to have a Banter Blitz session. So everyone could challenge him and you can actually join, and it's going to be super, super fun. So if you want to play against an International Master Casa Corley, you can just join on June 5th on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, that should be fun. I've only played Bughouse with Casa, but he is an incredibly strong Bughouse player.
So actually, like Bughouse gives me like another, like just a small topic to talk about the chess.com championship, because like we will have different tournaments every single month. Oh my gosh, I cannot focus on talk and also look at the game, because look at Gravity Chess just won the first game against Hansen. And
Congratulations to FM Gravity Chess. I don't even know who that is. That's obviously his
yeah, let me actually see if Gabriel Arteaga has a Twitch actually channel. I don't know if I
strong
know
player.
him.
He wins some of his games against Hansen. You can see there.
Yeah.
Check out his channel.
One game against Hansen is already like winning like 10 games against any of us. Anyways, coming back about the Chess.com Championship. Sorry about that. So we have a tournament every single month that is going to be like the official Chess.com Championship, the community championships. So it was Hyperbullet for May. And in June, I'm not sure if I should be saying this. But anyways, we will have... Do you know, Jeremy, what are we going to have?
I do not remember our schedule. I probably should.
Oh, so it's a surprise for you as well. So it's going to be, maybe I shouldn't be saying, but anyways, I will say it. It's going to be Chess 960 at the end of June. So.
Oh, that should be good stuff. I know that Hikaru is the current Chess 960 official world champion, but can he do it in the online version?
Yeah, we will see that. And what about you? How is your Chess 960 skills?
I have played very little Chess 960 in my life. Probably I played more Hyperbullet.
That says a lot already. But yeah.
Yeah, you get such interesting positions in 960.
Yeah. And hey, what's going on in this game? Like Gravity Chess, I guess?
Gravity Chess is up material, although there's not a lot of time left. Gravity Chess, maybe he knows that we're watching. He's been on form these last couple of games. He's going to win this one.
We don't even know Gravity Chess, but like we are supporting you. But we support also the Chess Bra. I really like actually Eric and Ham. They are almost same age than me, so I played some tournaments long time ago, like 20 years ago, with them as well, like categories or like just some opens and stuff like that. When they used to play more often.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely check out the Chess Bra channel on Twitch. We've got Eric Hansen, Amon Hambleton.
Sorry.
And just some great times.
Sorry to interrupt, but
oh, we're back with our main event.
Yes. I don't see the other games, but like at least we have Sam Sevian against Andrew Tang, and we have to go there.
Andrew's off to a great start. I told you after that first loss in that very close match, he wants to win everything, get back to the finals.
Yeah.
And I would not bet against him. Just dominant play so far in this one.
Yeah. And I don't see
This is just cleaning up for Tang. He's going to win first two games, take a big lead.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's only been a minute and a half, but that's as good a start as you can get. And he loves just running the G pawns. And sure enough, he won a piece right out of the opening. Sevian was not expecting that. I think Sevian is maybe the best classical player in this whole event, but he's probably not as experienced in Hyperbullet as some of these other guys.
Yeah. It's really good. Like, for some reason, I cannot see. Let me just double check.
Yeah, bear with us as we find the winners bracket games.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Tang is just clinical here. Oh, actually, sorry, he's got the yeah, he's got an extra piece. Time is close. He's actually a little bit behind.
Yeah.
But I'll take the extra knight here for the moment. But this one's going to be close. Those pawns are coming. He sacrifices back. Suddenly Sevian's in control and he gets back in the match. Can he do it fast enough? Doesn't matter because he wins on time. Yep, class tells. The stronger player is always going to have a shot, even in this crazy time control. He lost a piece out of the opening to a bullet trick, and it didn't matter.
So it's on my end. I need to fix a little thing, so sorry. But anyways, I will be just...
That's okay. We're having a good time over here.
Yeah, like watching Andrew Tang cannot be boring at all, so... you guys enjoy just
Yeah,
one
fascinating positions. Black is just aiming everything at the king side. Sevian just wants a normal chess game. He knows he's a good player. If he can just keep things, regular chess positions, he's going to do well.
Yeah.
Tang wants to mix it up, get crazy things, make bullet tricks happen until he wins. And of course, no offense to Andrew Tang. He is extremely good at all forms of chess, as he just won a piece and maybe converts this, although, again, very close on the clock. Is he going to be fast enough?
Too many queens. Let me actually
Too many
refresh.
queens. Only half a second left, but he gets the job done. Amazing. Tang with a 2-point lead so far. Again, just sacrificing in the opening. You'll see the bullet specialists don't mind giving a pawn or two for a second or two.
So sorry about that. I just found this and I was like, just
Yep, and we've got our big match here. Danya off to a 1-point lead to start.
Yeah. So what we missed so far, only 1-point difference, as you were saying, like just leading Danya there. And what's going on in this game?
He's got a nice time edge, 3 seconds, and now he's up material. This should be a win for Black. Nice simplifies. Oh, we got some tricks. The pawn almost got through, but Danya caught it. 3-1. Danya's been in amazing form today.
Yeah. Incredible. Actually, what we were saying before,
Whoa,
right?
King D7. What, is that a mouse slip or just a creative move?
Well, maybe it was a mouse slip, but now he's making it work, right? Like just putting the knight on E8.
Yeah, and I feel like he got tricked in the opening a bit, but he's not down on time. These good players, they know how to just play something. Just keep the game going. Oh, that's a queen though. But white has to be careful. How do you keep the back rank safe here? Okay, checkmate. So kids, don't play King D7 in the opening.
Yeah. Okay, now Jose Martinez with white pieces here.
Yes, interesting clash of styles here. You'll notice Jose Martinez doesn't play these crazy tricks in the opening. He mostly just goes for something that he knows. He wants to play something very comfortable that he can play a lot of good moves quickly. He's not trying to, play something that would only work in bullet.
Yeah. But Daniel looks like it's a pro, like as we were saying before, like he has his own opening prep for Hyperbullet and Bullet as well.
Yeah, Danya doesn't mind, and as we've noticed, like so many of these games, he wins a pawn, he's up a couple seconds on the clock. Life is good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice tactic with the pin on the second rank. And mostly now it's a good position for Black on the board and the clock. Danya is just clinical.
It's crazy.
White wins in exchange, but it's hard to see that mattering.
Oh. Yeah.
Gives the queen at the end just for fun.
Because the time, trouble.
Yeah, when the other person's below a second, it actually can be useful to just make that insane move to make them be like, what is happening?
Yeah. So, let me check.
So Danya already firmly in control here, up 4 points.
Yeah. Do you want to? Well, maybe we can stay actually for 1 or 2 games more here, and then like just go and watch.
But he did just drop a rook, so this one's going to be tough for him.
Yeah.
Even the people playing, amazing matches in this time control, they're going to make big mistakes. Queens are coming off. It's hard to picture how Danya's going to find a trick here, but you never know.
Yeah. He has like 3 seconds more than his opponent, though. So.
But he's just running out of pieces.
Oh. He needs to keep at least 1 pawn alive. So otherwise, it's impossible.
We could get a stalemate or something. That king is running a little low on squares, but I think this is going to be over. Oh, but now he's thinking. And there's a checkmate. He down to 2 seconds, but he time well spent finding the mate.
Yeah. So now like 2 points. Well, like it's still like 12 minutes to go, so like a lot of things could happen.
This one's definitely not over. Match is less than half done.
Yeah. So we remind the people that we have a double elimination bracket. So right now we are in the winners final, but also we have the loser brackets. And still we have 2 matches over there. So then we will continue with the loser brackets for 1 hour. And after that, we will have the grand final. So
yeah, so let's remember, losers bracket is high stakes. If someone's already lost a game and they lose again, it is over. They're done.
yeah.
Nice use of pins and just basic tactics here, giving White a nice position.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. Like again, 6 seconds. Well, not now, but there was
That
a huge
pawn's
difference.
scary. He wins a pawn. Chess-wise, White should win, but he's so low on time.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to do this.
Ay, ay, ay. So, 6-2. Shall we go to see Andrew Tang with Sam Sevian?
Yes, let's see who's going to come out of that side of the losers bracket.
Because look at this. It's 4 against 4.
Yeah, and this is just a fascinating matchup again. We've got Tang, probably the fastest player in the world, and Sevian, the highest rated FIDE of this whole group. So clash of styles here, and so far ending just in a fascinating match.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, shoot. What did I do?
So black in control here.
Yeah. Yeah, like there are too many black pieces, actually. I wasn't watching the screen and then get back. Everything's all these black pieces.
Sam does not care how fast you are. He just says, I'm the best chess player here. I'm going to win I'm going to win it.
So. Whoa.
Oh, but that's why he needs to care. He didn't convert.
Yeah, sorry. Jump like over there, like how
that match is still tied.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Nice piece sacrifice for the time control.
You know, bishop a3 is coming at any time.
Yeah, this looks terrifying in a fast game. Probably terrifying in a slow game too. But the amazing thing is black is only down 1 second on the clock. He's fighting. It's so hard when you get a dangerous position to sort of keep the game going and not just lose on time instead. But this it's actually black's better. The queen's not enough, but the clock is a big deal too.
Yeah, only 3 seconds.
But that's a lot of material. This is gonna be close, whether he can do it fast enough.
Check is coming, checkmate. Oh no!
Oh wow, stalemate!
Stalemate.
At some point it's just random. Both players are pre-moving, but that's why you don't resign.
Yeah. Never give up. And in the chat, they were actually reminded us that the back house is going to be in August. And it's true. We have like back house coming in August. So
excellent.
Yeah, probably we will see also some of these players because you need to be a bit tricky actually for back house and for Hyperbullet also as well. Like you need to be very sharp.
Yes, definitely some of the same skills for both.
Yeah. So 5-5.
Oh man, this is wild. How do you stop mate? Okay, he found something.
Then
this game is just insane. Okay.
So if you take on these 3, probably
feels like White's in control, but oof. And White's got a bit of time on the clock too.
Okay,
it looks
checkmate.
like he's checkmate. Yeah. He's got this. 6-5. So Tang takes a lead.
Yeah.
8 minutes left. And remember, we have to win by 2. So he's not even in a big enough lead for that to count yet.
Yeah. Also, Andrew Tang actually started the last match 8-0 against Eric Hansen. So this must be not like a comfortable zone. Like he's not actually like in his usual setup, his usual score.
Yeah, this is both sides have some back rank difficulties.
Yeah,
but they're being careful. No tactics yet.
Yeah,
just a 1 second lead. That's not going to hold up. Ooh, long thought there, and he ends up sacrificing in exchange. This is just looking good for black now.
Pair of bishops there, check. Yeah, looks
Feels like this should be a win, but very low on time for both players. Black's winning on the board, though. I think that's going to count.
Oof, too many pawns, actually. With the pawns, I feel like it's easier to pre-move as well in this time control. You just
Yes,
go...
and you don't even have to pre-move perfectly, just better than your opponent.
Yeah.
And
But
that's a
you-
2-point lead. If he just holds even now, Tang's going to advance.
Yeah. Shall we go to watch some of the game of the final? The other final, the winners' final.
Yes. And we have the other match still going. There was
Ooh.
one we haven't looked at yet, right?
Yeah. This actually we can watch only one game because it's like 12 against 2, 10 points
12
difference.
to 2. Imagine that for Jose. He wins his first 2 matches. He's feeling good. And then he
Yeah.
just runs into Danya. Wow.
Yeah. But this is the winners' final, so still we have another opportunity. He will actually go to the
Oh, I
jump to
like
the
that.
losers bracket. Yeah.
Nice play by Danya in this game as well. I think he's going to get another win. Big edge on the clock. Although actually Black's taking over a bit on the board, but 7 seconds should be
Yeah,
enough.
it's like yeah.
And there are enough pieces, you're not going to be able to trade them all and draw by flag.
Yeah.
Danya just needs to keep his rook alive, and he wins this on the clock.
Run, Forrest, run. No, not enough. Less than 1 second there.
Not enough. Ooh, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing. 13 to 2 against Danya's 3150.
Crazy.
Sorry, Jasbom's 3150, and he's down 11 points already.
Yeah. Yeah. So the other match that we haven't actually followed that much was this one that is only 4 points difference. No, it's actually
So
like
closer
a lot
than
as
that
well.
last one.
But it's a lot anyways, right?
And Black should be winning this, getting it down to 3. This match is not quite done.
Yeah. You're right, actually, like.
Good technique. No stalemate. We get a checkmate, making it a 3-point match.
Yeah, 3 points difference is nothing compared with the ones that we've seen.
Yep. So let's stay here for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, nice knight move. That's a little awkward to defend. He finds some. Ooh, bishop a3. These guys find tactics just so quickly.
Yeah. They are extremely fast with the mouse, but also with their brain because they see a lot of tactics. It's not like just random moves.
Yes, this is not the mouse championship. These guys are still playing chess, even if they're doing it that fast.
Yeah.
And Black is kind of taking over here, also, but not actually behind on the clock. So this is one of those, is it worth it kind of situations. Does he have enough? 3 seconds. I feel like you're not going to checkmate here. He hung the bishop, but White didn't see it. Oh, now he sees it. But 1 second. This is going to be a win for White.
Yeah.
2-point match.
My gosh, we are right with 4 points difference and now like 2, down to 2.
Oh, wow. Schliemann Gambit. You don't see this too much at the top level.
So,
I wonder how much time these people even have to plan out their openings. Like, how much do you even prepare anything here?
I guess you do prepare like sidelines, just as we were saying before, like just for Hyperbullet, maybe inside the opening that you play, just a sideline for only for this match.
Yeah.
The things that you don't dare to play in classical. I know. So.
Okay, how are we doing on the clock? Very close on the clock. White has a draw if he wants it, but he wants more.
Also
And
has
he
an extra
should.
pawn, actually.
Yeah, and notice here that he controls the checks. He
Yeah.
can throw in the check whenever he wants to, which matters for forks, but also just matters for getting a little time on the clock. And sure enough, now he's ahead by 2 seconds.
Oh, on checkmate.
Nice bullet technique there by Bortnyk.
Yeah.
Back up by 3 points.
Yeah. And what's going on? Like only 2 minutes, 20 seconds to be over these matches.
Yeah, we're getting close to must-win territory now.
Yeah. Let's
If
go
you're
to
gonna
see.
come back, you got to do it.
Yeah. Now or never. Shall we go to see Sam against Andrew Tang? Also because the loser of that match is going to be gone forever.
Yeah, how are we doing over there?
Okay, no, this is like 4 points
10 to
difference.
6 with 2 minutes left. Hard to imagine Sam
Yeah.
having enough to come back here.
That means if Andrew wins, he will play against the loser of this match, Naroditsky versus
Which
Jose
is
Martinez.
going to be Jose Martinez down 10 points.
So next match is going to be Andrew Tang versus Jose Martinez.
Danya gets some well-earned rest. Gonna get himself in some good position. I feel like rest matters a lot for this time control.
Yeah, well, I'm saying nonsense, sorry, because still we have Alexander Bortnyk against Ohan Yan. So the winner of that match will play against Andrew Tang, and the winner of that match will play against Jose Martinez.
Okay, so Jose, at least for winning those first two, has earned himself a little break.
Yeah.
Which I feel like matters. You need some time to recover from this Danya match.
Yeah, to drink some water, like just have some rest. And
wins by 11 seconds out of 30. That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Bortnyk. This is actually the closer, I will say, right?
So this is this is the only match that isn't really decided yet.
Yeah, we should definitely like stay here because
although certainly looking good for Bortnyk.
Yeah.
That king looks terrible. And the clock is also better. He wins the queen, which means he has a perpetual if he wants it, which should be good enough. I would take it. But just for match purposes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, waste time.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually take some time because it's like 28 seconds to finish the match. So he's
so this is over regardless of the result here because he's not going to lose. He's going to win, so it doesn't matter. But even a draw would be enough. Yeah,
and that's it. So 3 points difference there, and only 12 seconds. So Andrew Tang, Sam,
it's no time to come back.
6 point difference. Also, like it's over. So we can actually just stay in this match just to watch the beauty
our main
of
contenders really showing what they got here in the last round.
Yeah.
Danya with a dominating performance.
No, unbelievable. It's crazy how Jose Martinez wins title Tuesday, but here in Hyperbullet, he's losing like 16 against 4.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Like not even close, yeah. So last game there, 17 points against 4. This is crazy.
Imagine winning 17 games in a 20-minute match.
No, yeah, crazy. Let me actually just move a bit here. Because we have the brackets. Let me see if I manage.
Yeah, let's get an update.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we were right, actually. Like, we have in the winners bracket is already Naroditsky, the winner, the winners champion, I will say. But here we have also the double elimination bracket. So we have the losers part, and then we will see Bortnyk against Tang. That is a super interesting match, actually. And the winner of that match will play against Jose Martinez. And the winner of that match will play Naroditsky. So Naroditsky has 1 hour to rest, to drink a coffee. And Jose Martinez has half hour to do that. And before that, we have Bortnyk, Andrew Tang.
So yeah, no more jumping between matches now. We're going to have one match at a time for the rest of the way.
Exactly. Only one match, but like very interesting match. Let me see, when are we ready to continue? Wait, what happened here? So let me ask, when are we starting the next match? We will see. So, Jeremy, are you okay? Do you want to have a quick break, talk with the community? Like maybe we have like a few minutes.
Sure, let's take a little time for everyone to get ready for these matches, and then we'll jump into the final 3 matches of the day.
Yeah, let's see. Let me get the whole actually, so then we can update the community when they have to expect us to get back with the games.
Yes, when are the games starting?
Yeah, we will see. Okay, I already asked it, so if you can also check there, and then like if they reply, the first who see it, say it first. So I asked it there in the internal chat. So we will see.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So meanwhile, while we are waiting for that, so then we will decide in that moment, like just taking a few minutes or not, because maybe that the game's starting like in 1 minute or maybe like in 2 minutes. Now with Hyperbullet, actually, I feel like every single minute, every single second matters, even for the production and for for everything.
Looks like we have 3 minutes to go. So
Okay.
in the chat, take your time, figure out in the next 3 minutes who you're predicting to finish this and win the whole tournament.
Yeah, we will be back a bit before, but like now I leave you with the videos with all the events that you can participate also, like all the chat and any member of the community as well. Every week we have events. So let's see and see you in 2 minutes.
Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today. Mondays, play rapid opening roulette and expand your opening repertoire with a new opening each month. Tuesdays, compete against other untitled players in Untitled Tuesday. Battle your way to the top in Arena Kings on Wednesdays. And finish the week off each Saturday with the blistering Community Bullet Brawl. All happening in the Community Club on chess.com. Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today. Mondays, play rapid opening roulette and expand your opening repertoire with a new opening each month. Tuesdays, compete against other untitled players in Untitled Tuesday. Battle your way to the top in Arena Kings on Wednesdays. And finish the week off each Saturday with the blistering Community Bullet Brawl. All happening in the Community Club on chess.com. Looking for new ways to enjoy chess? Check out our schedule of chess.com community events today. Mondays, play rapid opening roulette and expand your opening repertoire with a new opening each month. Tuesdays, compete against other untitled players in Untitled Tuesday. Battle your way to the top in Arena Kings on Wednesdays. And finish the week off each Saturday with the blistering Community Bullet Brawl. All happening in the Community Club on chess.com. Looking for new ways to...
Okay, so those 2 minutes went like super fast actually. Like in one game, you can see like a 1 minute game and it looks like a huge things. But in real life, actually, like 30 seconds is nothing.
Well, these players have to go fast. It's only fair that us in the audience get to have only a very quick break and jump right back in, just like these guys.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, okay, in 2 minutes after like watching this game, you know, like I can actually eat my un burrito veggie and just drink or something, and then like we are here, we are back. But actually, I'm really happy because now we have nothing more, nothing less than Andrew Tang versus Alexander Bortnyk. And this is actually like a match that we usually like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, no, wait, sorry. So we usually don't know who could be the fastest, like, because they both actually have like are very famous to be like one of the GMs, the fastest in the world. Andrew Tang mainly, but Bortnyk lately has been winning like a lot of tournaments. So what do we have to expect now? Oh my gosh, we have the games.
Yeah, any of these remaining matches, if you had told me beforehand that it was the final, I would have believed you, no questions.
Yeah. So
for instance, in the Bortnyk has been in the finals of a bullet chess championship, which is actually, again, longer than these games, but still, I mean, you have to be incredibly fast. He got to all the way to the finals in 2019 before losing to Hikaru, which is, you know, not too embarrassing.
That could happen, yeah. Yeah. So, first game, Alexander Bortnyk with white pieces, sacrifice.
Just sacrificed.
Yeah, and now, anyways, Andrew Tang is like activating the rook on h5, f5.
Yeah, he got a couple of pawns though for the exchange. Up, knight d6 comes in. This is getting complicated, and it's just a few, just a couple seconds for each side. This is going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Looks like black's in control though on the board and the clock. I think Tang is going to take this first one. Yeah, it takes me almost as long to say that as it takes for him to do it.
Yeah, and 1-0 for Andrew Tang. And I'm not putting the clock. Let me put it here. So 18 minutes left over there, like we can see.
This is like some theoretical English opening. You could see this in a classical game between these players.
Yeah. I like actually that. No, sorry, I was about to say I like a king h8 and then bishop g8. Like Looks like actually the bishop is not doing anything, but it's controlling many important squares.
It all sounds good, but it looks like white is kind of dominating on the board, but suddenly... Okay, white's got an exchange and 3 seconds. So good position for Tang. And black just resigns. If you're
Wow.
behind in the match, you can't afford to waste any time.
Yeah.
Another
So-
theoretical line. I
Yeah.
remember Hikaru won a US championship with this in the last round. This bishop d3, 2 knights. Gets some very complicated positions. Not intuitive at all. Like really hard to play this in the fast time control.
Yeah. So,
Interesting mix so far of some players going for these sort of the same openings they would play in slow chess, and other people playing for, bullet tricks, and some people doing a bit of each. Ooh, this looks dangerous for black.
yeah. I have to say that I have a huge
Oh, wow. And suddenly dangerous for everybody.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now extra
And
exchange for white.
after all of that, extra exchange for white, a couple extra seconds. I assume Bortnyk's going to pull it off, but it's going to be... Whew. He looks like he
Jesus.
does. Okay.
Yeah. So I have to say that I have a huge respect for both players because they both are streaming in their own channel. So right now they are live and they are playing the tournament as well. That's huge, actually. Just doing everything.
Yeah, it's interesting. White won from the very similar position just, 1 minute ago, but Bortnyk doesn't mind going back to it.
Yeah. Repeat the
Oh,
same.
I love this pawn sacrifice. I did for a second. Now black seems to be good.
Yeah. T5 and the center, it's control.
Yeah, wonderful position for black, and it makes white think for a couple seconds, and it's the time that could decide it. This looks like, obviously, one slip and it changes it, but so far I like how Bortnyk's playing.
Yeah. That looks like the black rook is very active. And
he's got extra second, better position, and you expect him to win, but of course, literally just one missed check or something, and it goes the other way. White doing well suddenly, but and that's enough. It switches.
Yeah.
It's hard to pre-move if the other guy plays a check.
So those are the tricks that you were mentioning before. That I guess that's also in
these top players know exactly when to check and when not to check because they think that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Nice looking position for black already. Yeah, white's really thinking for a second.
And dun.
Oh, that king h1, rook g1. He's almost walking into checkmate here. Oh, he can barely move. This is terrible.
Yeah, how to actually get out of that?
He's trying to sacrifice an exchange. This is going to be...
You can just take it. A pin.
Oh, yes. Brutal. What a game from Tang. Just dominated on the board that time.
Yeah.
This is already 4-1, but we've seen Bortnyk come back from worse.
Yeah, and Bortnyk playing a filly there. And now...
Almost symmetrical.
Yeah.
Very, very sort of calm position.
Yeah, doesn't look
but
like
of course
it's a
not going to stay
Hyperbullet.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now it's not a Hyperbullet. This is a classical 90-30, 90 minutes. With
Yeah. Yeah, if Carlsen was playing in Norway, we'd talk about how the bishop pair is going to matter in the end. It's some nice pressure for white. But in this event, by the time we're done saying that, the game's going to be over.
Yeah. Okay, and now round 4 is run like that pawn.
Yeah, so now it's not subtle. This is just a pawn, 2 pawns, and it's just a question of can he do it fast enough?
It's not any pawn, actually. Yeah, it's like a pawn that now just get in there.
This is just a queen. This should be over unless there's some sort of stalemate trick or something.
Yeah.
But
checks.
Brutal.
And yeah. Oh, Lord.
And this is in danger of just getting out of hand now. 4-point lead.
Yep. But also, I remember that Alexander was losing against Eric Hansen. 7-1. I'm 100% sure that it was 7-1. So now 5-1, it's not that bad, though.
Oof. But that's a serious mate threat. He somehow avoids immediate disaster and the game continues. But
yeah.
Oh, this is brutal.
Aye.
And somehow, again, he didn't win anything.
Yeah.
That looked like it was just going to be game over.
Yeah,
But we
he
got
survived.
out of it, and white is ahead on the clock. And I think
Now
Bortnyk's going to take this one.
he's ahead, like
Amazing
also an extra
defensive
pawn.
play.
Yeah.
I think Tang was spending time looking for the win, and maybe it wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh, but wait,
This
what
just turned
happened?
again. Suddenly, what? That was crazy. I don't
It's
think you
only
can
like 1
checkmate
second.
fast
Andrew
enough.
Tang has 2 seconds left. That's why.
I think this is going to be a
but
draw.
yeah, it's a draw.
That game
Yeah.
was insane.
Yeah. We were saying, oh, how nice Alexander came back and everything. And then, like, I don't know, Andrew Tang was extra queen. Like,
Man.
yeah.
Tang's just been having fun running that G-pawn up the board all day.
Yeah.
He's been doing well with it. I'm not gonna criticize.
Yeah. But seriously, like having a pawn actually pass pawn in Hyperbullet or in Bullet, it's an advantage because you can, the pre moves are really easy, let's say, and really dangerous as well. So,
Yeah, so what's happening here? Clock is about even. Position's complicated, hard to evaluate. I don't like that exposed black king. I feel like that's going to be hard to play fast moves with.
yeah. There's a knight a very tricky knight a3 also.
Yeah, there are some serious threats, but that's already a mate threat. This is looking very difficult to play for black. Up,
Yeah.
and that'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, checkmate.
Another win for Tang, 5-point lead. This is almost as bad for Bortnyk as that Hansen match was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when Tang played Hansen, he won the first 8 games. That one was just over before it started.
Hello, AK. Hello, everyone there in the chat who is just joined. So we are actually following now. This is the losers. Is the semi-final final? Well,
Losers semi-final. That's correct.
Semi-final, yes. Then we will have the final against Jose Martinez, the winner of this match. That so far looks like it's going to be under Tang. But
beautiful maneuver here, though, getting that knight to. He retreated the knight back because he knew the pawn wouldn't be defendable, and white is, if it's paid off, he's up a piece.
Yeah.
Bortnyk should be able to convert this and at least start making a comeback. But it's not quite done. And Tang, of course, is very tricky.
Yeah. Well, but now it's almost impossible.
This is going to be tough, yeah. He puts those queens far away from the king when he does the checkmate, because he knows there's no stalemate when you do that.
Yeah.
These guys are clinical. I think we've only seen one stalemate in this whole event so far. If I were playing this, there'd just be stalemates in, every other game.
Yeah. So,
So Bortnyk sacrificed a piece, and it doesn't feel like he got that much for it. Is he going to sacrifice? He sacrifices in exchange, and that white king is somewhat open.
Now, how can you protect
at the
on
moment?
G2?
Everything's. Oh wow!
You have to
And
sacrifice.
That's why he did
queen.
it. It worked.
Wow.
He's also got the time edge.
Yeah.
And that's wow.
Only 3
I was
points.
skeptical of that sacrifice, but these guys know what they're doing. They know kind of what material is worth how many seconds on the clock.
Yeah. And
we
it's
get
still
this
10
super sharp 2 knights again.
Yeah. 10 minutes actually to go.
This is all theory, I believe. There's a famous Wesley So game in this line, this opening piece sack that these guys just play instantly.
Wesley against. Do you remember?
I should, but I do not.
Well,
he won that one with white, and this one is not looking as good for white. Although he is going to get some pawns for a piece. This is actually really hard to play probably in this time control.
Okay.
And suddenly it's great for white again. Oh, and clinical. He forces the trade. It's only 1 second for several pawns, and yet white wins. Bortnyk, doesn't matter what the first 10 games are. He always comes back.
Yeah. And still a lot of time actually to change the results. And like he won already like 3 games in a row. So
yeah, he suddenly I feel like he played solidly for a while and it wasn't working, and now he's aggressive.
Yeah, he's changing his
Andrew's going to have to adjust.
Yeah.
Right now, just the last several games, he sacrifices in the opening. He gets a big attack. And it gives him, just a couple seconds on the clock, and that can be enough.
Yeah.
Really nice practical play here by Bortnyk these last few games to come back in the match.
Yeah. But in
This
this
one's
game,
going to be close.
yeah, it's going to close. I really like actually those 2 pawns that Andrew Tang has there in the center. Like,
Yeah.
okay, now that's
But
why
his
he
king is
sacrificed.
open, and we're
Yeah.
below 10 seconds each. This is chaos again.
Yeah. Okay, he sacrificed a piece
Sacrifices
and then,
again. Not quite mate, but can you play with that exposed king? White just
oh,
has too much time though. Black's losing on time.
yeah.
Ooh, I feel like that was a big one. That one could have gone either way. And Tang suddenly got the momentum back on his side, back to a 3-point lead.
Yeah.
We're
It's
getting
really
a new
true.
opening here.
Yeah, it's true what you were saying about the momentum. I've seen actually like players that after like winning one game, like it's very prone that they will win the next one in this time control. I don't know why, but like we've seen that like just 3 or 4 games in a row. Um,
And part of this match format is that you have no time to recover.
yeah,
You lose one, you don't get to take a break before the next game.
you just
Oh,
continue.
gives him that G7 pawn.
Yeah,
That
but
looks
the
scary.
bishop is
Those
protecting
two rooks are
everything.
vicious. Yeah, there's no mate.
Oh, yeah, but
No
now
mate
that
yet.
knight, yeah,
That knight wants to come in. Rook takes H6 is coming now.
knight takes.
Feels like this should be over, but I don't quite see the end.
Yeah, and now
That
take
black
care because
pawn
there's a
gets
pawn.
down
Yeah.
very quickly. Suddenly black has a
Jesus.
queen, and white only has 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Sometimes, thinking that you're winning is a problem because you start looking for a checkmate and you just flag.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you
Amazing.
just don't pay attention to the a pawn that is just running, and then there's a queen.
Yeah, Tang just said,
Crazy.
if you see a checkmate, good for you. I don't see one. I'm just going to run my pawn.
A5, a4, a3, like, and then done.
And that was that.
Yeah.
Okay, this time we get an endgame.
Yeah, exchanging everything so far. It's
White has
equal,
a
but-
small edge on the clock so far, but and more importantly, I didn't even notice at first. White has a piece. This is
They were just
and there goes the
sacrifice that.
piece.
Yeah.
There goes the piece.
Oh,
Black is doing well on the board, and it's going to come down to the clock again.
Yeah. Again and again and again.
Yeah, still a good position on the board, but I don't think that matters. This is 6 seconds each. Someone's going to play faster.
Yeah.
So far, looking like Bortnyk. He's ahead by a couple seconds.
2 seconds here. Ay.
And that's
okay.
He did it.
Yeah.
Outplaying Andrew Tang in a time scramble is not easy.
Yeah. And now it's only 3 points difference, and we still have like 5 minutes. So
it's still possible. He has to win
yeah.
almost every game, but it's not over yet. Very solid play by Tang here. This is like a nice positional game by Black so far.
Yeah. Chat, do you think that the Bortnyk has a chance here to come back or not in the last 5 minutes? Come back now or never, they say. Yeah,
that's right.
100%.
Yeah, this is almost done on the clock. He's doing a nice job trying to build some sort of initiative. He's got a small edge on the clock.
Yeah, and they're asking
Bishop
for
takes G6 in some positions.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of hard to defend.
Okay, go there. Oh,
So
sacrifice.
he
But now
finds a little
exchange.
tactic and wins a pawn and has just a little edge on the clock.
Yeah.
This is going to, as
Run,
usual,
run. The
come down to
G-pawn.
the clock. Queen moves. Both sides get a queen. Oh, I was going to say both sides get a queen, but that one doesn't last for long.
Yeah, they got it though, but yeah. Jose Martinez is waiting, guys. Like the winner of this match is going to play against Jose Martinez, and the winner of that player and Jose Martinez is going to play against Naroditsky. If that's actually easy to understand what I'm saying. But but yeah, anyways, the winner of this match is going to play against Jose Martinez, and then we will continue from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Jose Martinez, I'm sure, is watching this, getting ready for his chance. Both Andrew Tang and Jose Martinez lost to Danya earlier, and I'm sure both of them want some revenge.
Yeah.
Ooh, that knight gets in. This is getting difficult. 12 seconds each, 11 seconds, so very close on the clock.
Yeah.
He's great just watching for forks, making sure you don't drop a rook. That knight can't be good in the corner.
So run.
Nice position for white on the board, but almost who cares with this much time?
Oh,
He
the
drops the
rooks.
rook.
Yeah.
And
But
he makes
there's a queen. And
The
then
clock
there's
matters
not the
more than
queen.
anything else. And
Yeah.
solid half a second for Bortnyk. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
It's only 3 minutes left. He has to win this game too.
Oh, yeah. Actually, now it's literally
We're
now or
getting
never,
this Pete Sack line, this Wesley So line. These guys know their openings, and in this critical match, they're playing like real chess theory.
It's crazy that they repeat in the same line. Hyperbullet.
Another sacrifice, but look at that black king in the corner. Cannot be happy here.
Yeah. The queen is blocking, but not anymore. Now actually 6.
Yeah, I like how Bortnyk's been playing this game. Just dominating. He's about to win.
Yeah. And now
Beautiful
Andrew's
bishops.
Andrew's just wasting time, actually.
Yep, wasting 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Every second counts here. He knows that it's going to be a 2-point lead after this.
It's a
And
clever
remember,
strategy.
you need to win by 2.
Yeah. So it's getting closer anyways, and 2 minutes left in the match, 2 minutes left in the clock.
We got a London system.
Boo.
Bortnyk doesn't want to play a boring London system. G5, G4. He's just...
Yeah.
He doesn't want your positional chess.
Yeah.
Not in a must-win game.
It's what you were just saying. Like, he's
Missed the
playing
pin,
very
though.
aggressive. Yeah.
And this is looking excellent for Tang to basically clinch the match. Maybe we need to believe in the London. It's looking very good for white.
Yeah.
Trading pieces. This is just an
yeah.
end game. More time and an extra piece.
Yeah, now you
Trades the
change.
queens. Tang is going to take this home. Tang's going to win the match. This is over.
Yeah, actually, this game is going to be the game because it's less than 2 minutes.
Okay, you got to push the A-pawn when he's not expecting it. But of course, he knows that's the only trick, so he's ready for it. That pushes the lead to 3 with a minute and a half left.
Yeah. You need a miracle here. Well, maybe.
Yeah. What?
Maybe the miracle is going to happen.
Andrew was not expecting something. I don't think that wasn't a sacrifice. That was just giving away pieces.
Yeah, it was a bad pre-move, probably.
Yes, that makes sense.
But now how to...
But he's playing. He's just running some time off the clock.
Yeah.
Because he has to lose 2 games. We are going to get a chance, though.
True. 2 games because actually you need
We're
like 2 points difference.
We're going to get another game.
Yeah.
So this is not technically over.
So if Alexander wins the instant, well, let's see what's happening now.
He can't run it down to less than half a minute, though. This is nice technique.
Now
just lets his time run.
So okay.
So there's at least one more game. I guess we're probably going to get 2 games. There was more than 30 seconds at the start of this one. Haha. Bishop G5, just looking for a pre-move to win the queen.
Yeah.
So basically, a win for Tang ends the match. A Bortnyk win or even a draw, I think, is enough to continue.
No, and because it's 2 points difference. We have
you're right. But a draw, I think... Oh, no, we're not going to get any more games after this. This is the last one.
We need actually Bortnyk to win. Yeah, unless Alexander
Bortnyk
wins.
in a must win. It looks good for him. He's got a nice position, but he is down. Just that 1 second on the clock could matter.
Yeah.
Knight H6
7
trades
seconds.
queens, but gets the knight trapped, I think.
Yeah, it has more seconds actually, like more time here, like
looking good
time,
for
extra
Bortnyk.
pieces.
He just won a rook.
rook.
This should be over if he just pre-moves
Take
carefully.
care with that pawn. Take care with that pawn because now he took it.
Pre-moves carefully is an insane thing to say.
Yeah. Wait, he
did
won.
He won. We get
so
extra
now they
chess.
have to play. Yes, because they need to win by 2 points. So wow, this is a miracle.
Bortnyk is just amazing at these comebacks.
Yeah.
He gets these terrible, -4 or whatever, and he just fights back, and he's got a great position against Tang again.
Yeah, I can't believe
if he wins this, we're all tied up again.
Yeah. So the clock, I'm hiding the clock because the match is over already. I mean, the time.
Yeah, the clock is not relevant. Ooh, that white king is about to get ripped open.
Oh, la la.
Oh, but queen e5, the black king is... Both kings are in trouble.
So rook g3 and then like praying for the best, like just if it...
Yeah, both kings. Are we going to get a rook
so
sacrifice?
Wait, can you take on
the rook
g6 and then
doesn't
h7?
work.
Ah, okay.
Those black rooks do a nice job defending the king.
I
But
thought
it's
that
hard
there
to
was
continue.
like,
Oh, he wants to get that H-pawn off the board.
yeah. So now he's
Okay,
safe.
so black is in control. Tang should win this, and he's also got more time on the clock.
Okay, he
That
won
was a
and
wild game.
yeah, and then we have the 2 points difference. That means that we have
Oof.
tan.
Yep.
The losers final is going to be Jose Martinez versus Andrew Tang, and the winner will wait against Daniel Naroditsky. Will play, I'm saying.
That's right. Heartbreak for Bortnyk. He played a really, really impressive day, I feel like, and he just couldn't quite complete that comeback against Tang.
Yeah, I thought that he was doing already like the miracle, you know, the impossible. He was already, so it was like
Yeah,
just
that's the thing. When
a
you
little
get
bit.
behind by every match, you're just not going to be able to come back every time.
Yeah, yeah. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we will have Jose Martinez versus Andrew Tang. Let me see when. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Game time. Mm, tu, 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 tu. Let me see when the next match will start. Because actually we have time, we have a schedule, but the player sometimes needs some rest, actually. And like in this case, actually, like just playing for 20 minutes non-stop, games that you have to only like half minutes, like 30 seconds in your clock, you do deserve actually like some rest. So we will see.
So we get a 5-minute break here just so Andrew doesn't have to immediately jump back in.
Exactly.
Do you think Jospum's going to take advantage of, do you think that half-hour rest he's just had is going to matter?
I guess yes, but it depends though, because if actually you went for a nap and you are totally sleepy or something like that, then like it's not going to help you. If you have actually also like, I don't know, like a big meal or something, then it's not going to help you. But if you were following the match, just or maybe having some like quick rest, but like not that much, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like a 30-minute break is kind of nice. Like, I wonder if these players' hands are hurting from holding the mouse and just moving it so much. Just getting to stretch out a little bit should be helpful. Meanwhile, Danya has a whole hour coming out of the winner's bracket. I feel like he could have taken a nap for all we know.
Yeah. So I'm actually fixing the one thing. Let me try to do it the brackets so then we can see the whole thing. And also we can remind the people that this tournament is part of the chess.com championships. So you will have actually like an event every single month, and there are like really cool prizes. For this event, we have nothing more, nothing less than $2,000 for prizes. So
yeah, nice motivation for all these guys. It's a lot of games, but it's only, a couple hours work.
yeah. But I love it actually because it gives an opportunity to all the different title players and also different kind of players, because you might be actually very good in classical, but it's not exactly the same to be like a really good online player and also like a Hyperbullet online player. This is like a totally different.
Yeah, and these days, who's to
setup.
say what is real chess and what is not real chess? Like Magnus himself has said, he doesn't enjoy classical chess as much as Blitz.
Yeah, he actually prefers playing sometimes chess 960. That is actually going to be our next event. So Magnus, if you are watching this in your Norway chess day off, so we invite you to play chess 960. For sure you are watching this. So no, but it's going to be like a really fun, and as you were saying, like who says that actually what's real chess or not? And if Magnus is the number one in the world, like he prefers sometimes playing different time controls or different formats, then the chess.com championships are really good opportunity for many kind of players.
Yeah, and I wonder how many of the Norway players would be here if it weren't for that event. Like, actually, very famously, a couple years ago, during the candidates, Firouzja spent an evening playing a huge bullet match with Daniel Naroditsky.
Yeah, yeah. until like 2 or 3 a.m. or something like that, but everyone was talking about it, right?
Yep, and that's the sort of prep that Danya brings to this event.
Yeah. So let's see. We have 1 minute to start the match. Jose Martinez versus Andrew Tang. Jose Martinez lost the final in the winner's bracket. We can just quickly see here. And as you can see, Naroditsky won 17 against 4. But also, Andrew Tang, who is going to be the opponent of Jose Martinez, he also played against Naroditsky and he also lost. But it was a bit more tie match, right? Like 14 against 12.
Yeah, that one I believe went into overtime.
Yeah.
So based on that, you'd have to say Tang would be the favorite in this match.
Yeah. And we will see. Let me see if we have... Okay.
We should have games coming in just a minute.
Less than a minute. And the clock, before I forget, it's 20 minutes. I just put it there in the screen. So the match actually in total is only 20 minutes. This is actually good for also like normal regular people that, you know, you take a break from work and then just 20 minutes, I watch one match and then get back to work. It's like really fast and furious.
That's right. You can get plenty of action. You get to see, 20 chess games in this 20 minutes.
Yeah, with top chess players actually like giving their best. And as you were saying, let's say like this is not only a mouse competition at all. Like we can see really good chess, really good openings over there. Even some preps, I will say. But we will ask at the end because probably we will have an interview with the winner.
Yeah, and that Bortnyk Tang match that we just witnessed, I believe there were like 15 moves deep opening prep, and we are off here with Martinez versus Tang.
Yeah.
Playing these pre-moved openings. We have a Scotch 4 knights right now. This is another sort of theoretical. These lines have been seen at the very top level in classical.
Yeah.
So far, very positional game. Every Russian schoolboy knows about this isolated pawn position and what to do.
But already 4 seconds difference, actually, like advantage for Andrew Tang.
That's true, yeah. Position looks equal, but the clock is a big edge to black right now.
Yeah.
I feel like in this sort of time control, you have to really just like adjust to each individual opponent and how fast they're going to play.
Yeah.
Tang just dominated that first game on the clock and on the board.
Yeah. Jose Martinez resigned in the first game, and we were reading in the chat like actually like they have huge respect with each other, these players, because they resign even if it's like a Hyperbullet match, but also they know when actually they have some practical chances and when there's none at all. So
yeah, and I think it's also matched strategy. If you're behind in the match, you want to resign just to be able to get on to your next game before the clock runs out.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know how many seconds.
Though, in this one, he won a piece, and they're not resigning at all. The fight's still going.
Yeah, I like that pawn on g6 though. Like,
white should be winning, but black is up by 1 second.
Yeah. Let's see if he can survive all those pieces.
Does not look good. This is over. This is over.
Yeah.
Maiden won, or he resigns. Okay.
Yeah, too many pieces.
Doesn't wait to see the checkmate.
Yeah.
So great start by Tang. Wow, consecutive games in the London. Both players going for it. It's an opening that's very easy to play, decent moves fast. So it makes sense for this time control.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong actually playing the London. And I can't believe that I'm saying that. I'm like, but
you can go wrong from an aesthetic perspective, but you're probably not going to blunder a piece in the opening.
Yeah, in practical, actually,
and that's the reason it's popular at at club levels or at the top level in these very fast games.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting pawn sacrifice, and he gets it back. White is
he's
doing quite well. Oh, he was doing well. Mouse slip. That feels like almost our first mouse slip of the whole event.
Yes.
And but that's actually 3 in a row to start the match.
What about mouse slip, actually? Because it was like not taking the queen. Like it wasn't like only one pawn or something blundering.
Yeah,
it was a queen.
That mouse slip was just the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's looking a little better for Jospin, though. He wins a pawn in the opening. He's doing well on the clock.
Yeah.
And he really needs it. You can't go down 4-0 and expect to come back.
So, I'm going to check the chats. What do they say? Like, what do they think? What's going to be the result of this match? Because now it's still 16 minutes to go. So I want to hear
Yeah,
your predictions.
there is still time to come back, but it has to start soon.
Yeah. So,
And I like how Jose is playing, but he is down, just 2 seconds, which might be enough. Like, he might not get away here. Oh, what is Tang spent like 3 seconds in one move. That you can't do that in this time control.
Yeah, he was tilted.
Oh,
And that bishop
this
protects
is
everything.
pre-move, pre-move fast, and oh wow, 0.2
0.2.
seconds. Jospin gets the win, and we have a match.
Yeah.
If that had gone the other way, it would have been almost over. But now we're fighting.
Yeah. Please play the card.
Oh wow, queen sacrifice, beautiful. Imagine finding that in this time control. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And he won. That was beautiful by Andrew Tang. It's just seeing a queen sacrifice instantly to win a game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and there's a fork.
There's a fork.
Tang is just, he's fast, but also he's seeing these tactics a little bit better than his opponent.
Yeah. Looks like it's not the best day for Jose Martinez.
He did win his first 2 games. He's not having a bad event overall, but he's kind of getting crushed right now.
Yeah. Also,
it feels like... Oh, sorry, go on.
No. It feels like it's go.
Yeah, it feels like we're headed right towards a rematch of that very first round. One of our most exciting matches today was Tang versus Danya.
Yeah.
Danya won in extra games in the first round, and unless something strange happens, we're going to get a rematch of that same match for the finals.
Yeah. I was about to say something similar, actually. Yeah. I was about to say that actually Jose Martinez lost like 17 against 4 against Danya, and that must hurt as well. Like, I guess, but I hope that he recovers, and now we will see like more good chess. Not in this game though, because he's 6-1.
Yeah, the last few, it feels like he's tilting.
Yeah.
He had 1 or 2 sort of unlucky games at the beginning, and now he's getting... Tang is winning very smoothly almost every game.
Yeah. Are you good on recovering, like Jeremy? If you lose like 17 against 4, like, can you get back to the next match and then say, nothing happened here, or not?
I try not to play that many in a row if I can help it. That's a whole day of chess right there. Unless it's Hyperbullet, then it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you're playing, just regular Blitz or something, 20 games takes a while.
Yeah, true. That's a good
Tang
strategy.
With this big pawn center, looks like he's on track for another win. Ooh, sacrifices to open the king.
Yeah, looks well.
Oh yeah, this'll. I think we're on tilt a little bit for Jose, unfortunately.
Yeah, really tough to get
just
back.
Vicious, just too much. Up there.
Oh,
he has a shot, but he's losing on time.
Yeah, that's why I actually like
Clock decides again.
Sacrifice. That's a nice strategy also in Hyperbullet and Bullet. Like you just give up like a few pieces because on the time that your opponent is like taking on like just on taking those pieces, if there's like less than 5 seconds, like it's wasting time.
They're gonna. As a chess player, you just sort of have to think when you see a hanging piece. Right? You try to take it, but if it takes a second or two, that can be all it takes to win the match.
Yeah. So let's see. I like this. Well, sort of. I
feel like Jospin was playing well this game. It just feels like it's a little too late.
Yeah.
And even when even the games that are going well, they're not easy to finish. Feels like you got to beat these players like Danya and Tang twice. You just beating them in the opening is not good enough because they're going to come back.
Yeah. Now this game is tough.
Sure enough, Black's already in control again on the clock.
Yeah, and also with those 2 pawns.
Oof.
Fast pawns in the center.
I think that was 5 in a row for Tang.
Yeah.
And remember, Jospin won his first 2 matches. Like, he is not one of the weaker players in this field.
Yeah.
It just against Tang and Naroditsky, anyone can look sort of overmatched.
Yeah. He won against Sam Sevian, that is an excellent player, and also Tuan.
Sevian, yes, that's a super GM right there.
Yeah.
Up, nice tactic here. Wins material for white. This is
Ay,
just
ay, ay,
vicious. That's over again. 6 in a row.
yeah, 10 seconds extra also, like, that's crazy. Okay, London. Let's see if the London can change.
Another London. Okay, he goes to G5 instead of back to G3, which is, I think, more standard. Oop, nice piece sacrifice. I don't think you can take that.
Yeah, if you take it-
Jospin just needs a couple wins to get some momentum. Okay.
Yeah,
I like how he's playing in this one. This is a nice aggressive game.
yeah, but it's very tough to be aggressive against Andrew Tang with that center and like the way that he's.
Yeah, actually, black takes over again. This is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just feel helpless. Feels like these guys don't make any mistakes. Ooh.
Yeah, like everything's protected.
That's an extra bishop. He's got everything protected. There's no mate. We go to an endgame with more time and an extra piece for black.
Yeah, and there's a bishop e2.
Oh, bishop,
okay.
that's going to be mate.
Yeah. Bishop e2 and then. So 10-1. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But there's still 10 minutes to go. So.
Yeah. But I think we can already start looking a little bit towards that finals. Does anyone have any predictions about Danya versus Andrew for our finals?
Wow. That's going to be tough because actually that was very tight. We went to overtime if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Yeah, the first match went to overtime. Very close. Eventually Danya pulled that one out. And that does give him a minimum,
actually.
Yeah, and it does give him a nice advantage going into this match because he gets to lose twice. Even if he loses the first match, he has one more shot.
Yeah. Oh la la.
Even this one, yeah.
The pawns again.
You just have to beat these guys every way you can because this one looked like black was in control. And even here, I don't know what's going to happen. White's better again. White's up on time. Amazing.
Material, yeah.
You just imagine playing these 30 seconds games against a player 3,100 rated Jospin and just winning almost every game. This is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just what a performance by Andrew Tang this match.
Yeah.
Once again, he's just in control. He looks like he's going to win another one.
Do you think that Jose Martinez will score a couple of points before the end? Or?
I don't think he's done. I don't think he's just going to lose like 15 in a row at the end of the match. But he does seem like he's tilting somewhat. He's in some trouble. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get this one. He's down on time, down on the board.
Yeah, not on this one.
I feel like at this level, they really don't want to lose 10 in a row, right? That just feels bad. Doesn't matter who your opponent is. Like, these guys wouldn't want to lose 10 in a row to Magnus.
Yeah. So, what's going on in this game now? 80 seconds. Like,
okay, black's black sacrificed a pawn. He's about to get it back, so...
It's the first time that I see Andrew Tang.
His best chance for a while, I feel like.
Yeah, I was about to say that he's down on time, Andrew Tang, for the very first time because.
Yeah, although it's only a second.
Yeah, now only a second, so not anymore. And not anymore.
Yeah, it feels like Jospin's close to recovering here. Ooh, but.
Oh, whoa,
oh, there goes the queen. Yeah, queen. When things start to go wrong.
Yeah.
They're just. It just keeps getting worse. This is almost mate. Got him.
Yeah. Okay. So
and
now...
let's remember, he won the first 2 matches to get here. Like, this is 1 game away from the finals.
Yeah. He won against Sam Sevian and oh my gosh, my pronunciation must be terrible, but Tuan Min Le. So it was very strong opponents, but now
Lei is incredibly strong. Lei's won titled Tuesdays. He's often one of the very top blitz and bullet players on the site.
Yeah,
but
same with San Sevian.
Yeah, there's a difference between those guys and these sort of bullet specialists like Tang and Naroditsky, who just are amazing at this format.
Yeah,
of course, also good at any type of chess, but especially when it comes to these super fast time controls, they just, are two of the fastest players in the world.
Yeah. I wonder if they are that fast in over the board as well. I mean, playing Hyperbullet or Bullets. Have you ever played with them or like?
I've never played either of those guys over the board. I used to play with Danya many years ago, occasionally on Internet Chess Club, but he was like 12 or something. I doubt that he was a Hyperbullet specialist back then.
Okay, so we had the London again. Like, sorry, I just went out. No, what
No,
was
we've
it?
got looks like a Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit, right? Yeah.
And, interesting position, but again, it's going to be the clock. And again, it's
And the
7
game.
seconds, 10-second lead. Like, White has some attacking chances, but just what are the odds he can do it fast enough? Oh, it's close. Oh, nice job getting out of the mating that.
Taken on J7, but it's still like,
yeah, he's winning on the board. Hey, up, and White wins. Okay.
So, let me
Wow,
see.
that when we saw that, I think it was the 4th game where Jospin won a time scramble. We were like, oh, that means it's going to be a close match. We're still in contention. That is literally his only win so far.
Yeah, it did not age well.
Yes. Okay. He's pointing everything at that king and he sacrifices. Feels like a good practical way to do it. But is there a way to finish the attack, or is he just down material? I feel like these experts, like Tang and Danya, they find a way, even when they're getting attacked, they don't spend that much time looking for the defense. Because they know that, you got to just keep making moves.
Yeah.
And looks like a great position again.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pieces coming at that White king.
Oh, Lord.
Got him again. Ooh, nice little rook sacrifice for checkmate.
Again. Oh, what is that? A6, H6?
Okay, this is Jospin's tilting a little bit, but
just trying
once you've lost, 10 in a row, you just try to do anything.
Yeah.
The main openings weren't working.
Yeah, I was have to say that time-wise was working because he was ahead, but now not anymore. He was stopping there for thinking a few seconds and
yeah, it's hard to play fast when your position's not good. Yeah. Although actually black seems reasonable here. Get that king castled. The opening kind of worked.
Yeah, the A6 H6 technique. Oh, now okay.
Oh, black looks pretty good.
Maybe finally he's getting back.
Yeah, he should win this one.
Wow. So
maybe he should have been playing A6 H6 from the beginning.
So now maybe we will see that the whole time.
Yeah, that was his best game yet.
Yeah.
Okay, this was the same opening as game 1, just back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get back on camera here.
Yeah, I'm moving. Actually, when you see that you move, I am trying to move you back.
Apology to the viewers if I disappear for a second. We got another positional game. These guys might as well be playing classical for this one. Isolated pawn position. White tries to win that A pawn now. Good chances, I suppose. Jospin at least finishing the match strong with a couple wins, maybe.
Yeah.
But even here, is it worth, there's an extra second for black.
Extra seconds and yeah,
I'm not confident. I'm not confident that White wins, even with the better position.
Yeah, no, with that time, I guess impossible. Impossible against Andrew Tang. Maybe against me would be different, but
yeah. A normal person starts to panic, I'm running out of time. What can I, but
yeah, I can flag my opponent and then you start thinking how to flag and then you lost some time. But yeah. 2 minutes actually to go, and then after this match we will have the very, very final that is going to be
right. That is going to be exciting because those guys both of them have played amazing. We know Danya won that first match, which is why he's coming from the winner's bracket, but I don't know if anyone is really a favorite against Andrew Tang and Hyperbullet.
Yeah. Actually, Danya won against Andrew Tang in the first match, but what I
Oh,
will say.
wow. Why do you find a queen sacrifice in a Hyperbullet game?
Yeah.
He's
Wait,
not going to
now-
win the match, but a couple very nice games by Jospin here towards the end.
Yeah, 100%. Look at that. So, yeah, I was just saying that like Danya won against Andrew Tang in the first match, but he won only by 2 points. That's a minimum difference, like the necessary for winning. But like it's not like it wasn't like 17 against 3 at all. It was a very,
Yeah,
very
it was
tight,
a
very
very
even match.
And they're actually both going to finish with a similar final score against Jospin.
Yeah.
I believe Danya won 17 games against Jospin as well, which is where Andrew is right now.
So
we're just finishing up. This is the second to last game probably of this match.
yeah. And they say nobody defeats Jose Martinez 4 times in a row. Well, but that's actually the magic of people like Andrew Tang in this time control. That is like the strongest. He's the strongest time control. He's really cool at all. Yeah.
Andrew might be the fastest player in the world. It doesn't mean that he's going to win every match. You know, obviously chess matters as well, but I think Tang is going to, if it just comes down to mouse speed, Tang is the fastest.
Yeah. Okay, there's a draw, and then like 15 seconds. This is going to be the last game of this match. After that, we will have the final with Andrew Tang, that we know that is going to be the winner of this match, against Daniel Naroditsky.
Yeah, Jose must just be glad this is over almost.
Yeah.
You're one of the best players in the world. You're feeling good about yourself. He has a match with Kramnik, former world champion, coming up soon.
I'm going to be there, by the way, in Madrid.
Oh, amazing. Live coverage.
Yeah, it's going to be.
And then you run into someone like Andrew, who's just an amazing bullet specialist. And you realize, at least in this version of chess, there's still plenty of room to get better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Something that you need to consider is the internet speed as well.
That's a good point. Yeah. The internet's going to matter just a ton in these games for everyone.
Yeah. I'm like mentioning this because I don't know if you watched the documentary with Jose Martinez and that, well, actually for everyone, if you want to watch a documentary that it was released 2 days ago in the chess.com YouTube, there's a part that he was about to play the title Tuesday, but his internet connection didn't work for some reason. Like, I don't know, for some reason, like they didn't pay or something that happened then. Jose Martinez actually didn't have good connection. And of course, that's not an excuse because you have to get ready and everything. But in this time control with 30 seconds, that matters a lot. You have to actually find like the best connection ever as well, and not to have too much lag or anything. But
yeah, internet matters a ton. I remember there was a titled Tuesday once. Danya was playing on an airplane using the airplane internet, and he was in good position to win, but I think he disconnected and lost a key game and didn't quite finish it.
Yeah, actually, like, yeah, that's a kind of funny way to try to win a title Tuesday, right? Like on the airplane, like just flying, just like while you're waiting for like just a glass of water, then playing some matches against Hikaru.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how people can do things on, not good conditions. I feel like I always just play, at my desk with my computer, my best mouse, all that stuff. But yeah, there are people just, playing on their phone in the park, and they, play at the 3,000 whatever level.
Yeah. So let me put the brackets and look at this. We have the most excited final that we can ever imagine, because we have Daniel Naroditsky against Andrew Tang. They both are actually coming after like winning like really difficult matches against like really top players, really good players. And what do you think about this match? What are we going to see here?
So yeah, we are right back where we started. This was our first match of the day with Andrew and Danya, and it went to overtime. And I think Danya has to be the small favorite just because Andrew has to win twice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So this is a double elimination bracket. So Danya actually won in the first matches, and then like Andrew lost. So that's why he went for the loser bracket, and Danya is for the winner brackets that you can actually see more clearly here. And that's why actually after winning each other like their brackets, they are like meeting here in this final. But if the loser's winner, that in this case is Andrew Tang, wins the match, they have like the grand final. They have to repeat. But if Daniel Naroditsky wins, he's already the first chess.com Hyperbullet champion. And yeah, I don't know like what to expect. Like Daniel was very, very fast. But also Andrew is like coming, maybe he's actually also in the momentum like after winning all these matches, right?
Yeah, I feel like this is an interesting question. Who's going to start better? Because Danya, for all we know, took a nap or had lunch. He's had an hour off in the middle of this tournament.
Yeah.
And Andrew, it just needs to keep the momentum. He played amazingly against Jospin. If he just keeps going, he should be in good shape.
Yeah. We will see what's more important, a nap or warming up for 1 hour. This is going to be the battle. But yeah. So now we have 2 minutes actually to start. That's actually like and we've been actually here streaming for like almost 2 hours and 40 minutes of Hyperbullet Championship. That's I'm really glad actually what we are doing, Jeremy, this, because Hyperbullet, it wasn't like something that popular. Even a year ago, I would say, like, wasn't something that we had championships or something that we consider like a time control that could be a competition. But here we are.
Yeah, you even have to have, pretty good tech on the website just to be able to like not glitch going so fast in Hyperbullet. And we're feeling good about it. I think the site's been working well. The players are playing amazingly. This has been a blast.
Yeah, 100%. So 1 minute to start. The two giants.
Yeah, get your predictions in the chat. Who's gonna finish this?
Yeah, I want to hear actually, like, I want to read all the predictions now before the match starts, or maybe before the match starts on the first 4 or 5 minutes. But in this match, it's going to be really like tie match. Like, I don't think that we are going to see like a trendy score or something, because like they're very, very, they have like very similar level. So I don't know. In any case, like just send us in the comments there, like what do you think? Who is going to be the winner? I'm going just to put again like here the brackets so you can see that they've been actually playing for a while. But here we are in the final. Daniel Naroditsky versus Andrew Tang. Who is going to
I'm
be
getting tense just watching these guys. So
yeah,
thinking about who's gonna be able to, what the players must be feeling having to play this many games this quickly.
Yep. Ay, starting soon actually, like it's 32, so we supposed to see the games soon, like now. Like let me actually close this. Yes, and there we go.
And we're off.
Yeah, we're off. Like let me put the
okay, so we saw Andrew's 2 knights a bunch in the Bortnyk match, and here Danya's playing a different line, different prep from each player. Ooh, looks great for black though. Wild position.
Now he's taking the bishop on h3, so
gotta take time to just count the pieces here.
Yeah.
White has an extra knight. Okay.
Yeah. Has an extra knight, I'm saying.
But it's tricky.
Oh.
There's both kings are exposed down to the, more than half our time off the clock. White must be better with the extra material, but can he play it fast enough? There goes a bishop.
Yeah, no, also it's enough actually to have all these pieces like.
Wow, these guys are playing so many moves so quickly.
No extra piece anymore now. Like
yep.
just
the
only
2 pawns should be enough to win though, as long as he's careful. He's got this.
3 seconds, 1 second, go.
It doesn't matter if it's a winning position technically. Up and a nice technique in that pawn endgame. Danya took an hour break and he's right back where he started.
Yeah.
This is the same opening they played in that first match several times. This King's Indian pawn sacrifice line.
They just repeat the opening prep. And this is a serious competition, so it makes sense actually. They take it.
Wow,
So the
rook sacrifice. Tang playing really aggressively. We'll see if it works.
Yeah. So while you're watching, while you're actually like just following the moves, I will watch what the chat is saying because like they are super hype actually. The prediction we have.
Oh, what a checkmate! Sorry to interrupt.
No!
Amazing.
Yeah.
2 bishop checkmate.
Just quickly.
And we are
oh, sorry.
tied.
Yeah, we're tied. Like, wow. So 1-1, and with the checkmate on e7.
Yeah, we get some good chess here. Even in these fast games, we're getting some interesting chess.
Yeah, so sacrificing their
exchange sacrifice, yep.
Another exchange sacrifice.
And
so
what
there
is
are
it?
three pieces for 2 rooks.
Wow, that's a fascinating balance in any time control.
Yeah, yeah.
White looks good here, though. That's a serious kingside attack.
Yeah.
Picks up an exchange. White should be winning on the board and a small edge on the clock.
Yeah. 1-1.
But the end game is not necessarily an easy win, and that was mutual pre-move blunders, and suddenly black is winning.
Yeah. 3 pawns and a rook against the knight. So run, forest, run. That pawn is impossible to catch up there. But 2 seconds, 0 second. Yeah, it doesn't have time. And it's a draw.
Oh, wow. And that's the sort of missed opportunity that might decide the match.
Yeah.
Those games you need to win, but you're 1 second too slow.
Yeah. The pre-moves weren't enough.
Fascinating King's Indian again.
Yeah, and we have actually like a prediction contest. It's just over there, and the chat says like 87% says that Daniel will win the match, and I think that's too high, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it feels like if they played this a bunch of times, he's not going to win it 80% of the time. But
yeah. But maybe today looks like
decent job so far.
Yeah.
Interesting clash of styles. I feel like Danya's playing a little more classical chess, and Andrew's doing more sacrifices, trying to play for the clock a bit more.
Yeah. And Andrew has an extra piece here, like piece up, but like 2 seconds less.
This one though worked out quite well.
Yeah, but the time again.
Time! It's very.
Oh,
nice checkmate
he won.
With 1 second left.
With the pawn.
And this is like the first time Danya's been behind for a long time.
Yeah. I think in the whole championship. I don't think so.
I can't remember the order of those wins in the first match, but yeah. Ooh, this is serious kingside attack. Up.
Oh. Okay.
Not behind for long.
Yeah. Only 1 game. Here we have a King's Indian and like
okay, Tang's trying a different line than he's played earlier. Oh, that's a trick. That's a piece already.
There's the fork.
And so in classical chess, one of them would have just resigned, but in this time control, you just who cares? It's just a piece. You just keep playing.
Yeah. Also, you have those 2 scary pawns on the queen side, so who knows? Oh no, but there's a pin, like a really nasty pin there.
Yeah. Up. Okay.
The queen. Ay.
We're seeing more resignations in this match. I feel like these guys respect each other so much. When someone wins, the other person just wants to get on to the next game when they're down material.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they know already that they don't have a chance. They know each other too well. I wouldn't
be surprised if someone resigns.
Yeah, like there's a huge time
big time edge and an extra queen. This is probably going to be a win.
Yeah, material and time, that's not a good combo to be.
Yeah, this is getting rough.
Yeah, take on G7 and then.
But he's trying. He doesn't want to give up here.
He's only queen down.
Okay, that's it. That's the rook.
Yeah.
And that's a 2-point lead. Danya doesn't want to go into overtime. He wants to just take care of business, win every single match, and go home. This is sort of Benko Gambit style.
Yeah.
Gives the pawn back. I kind of like black here, but white has a lot of pieces on the king side, so black's going to have to be careful.
Yeah. Like now, for example,
imagine the F file. This looks like checkmate's just coming.
He doesn't even care, actually.
Both sides can threaten checkmate.
Yeah.
Okay, black has that counterattack against G2, so it's still complicated, but white seems to be in control.
So exchange, he just swap everything
Exchange,
there.
and the pawn's coming on both sides. As long as he doesn't blunder that rook, he should win.
Oh, he just blundered the knight, but like, what's going on now? Like,
This is
Andrew
just
Tang has
over.
an extra...
White gets this one,
Yeah,
which makes it a 1-point game, 1-point match.
yeah. 1 point difference. They need 2 points difference actually to win, but there's still like 30 minutes to go. I don't
Yeah,
think
plenty
that...
of time left. Pawn sacrifice in the opening, but I think it's a known one.
Yeah.
White has some nice development for the pawn. And he gets it back.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. This is a quality, high-level chess game.
yeah. High level in the pre-moves, in the chess, and also in every single
Yeah,
part
but-
in the clock as well.
Yeah, black seems to be taking over on the board, though, and a small edge on the clock. Wins a piece.
Yeah, just
Nice
right
game
there.
by Tang. If he wins this, it's a tied match.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
So,
not a
8 seconds.
coincidence that these are the last two players left.
Oh,
Oh, and notice, instead of resigning, you sacrifice the rook and hope they pre-move.
Yeah. The last
It
trick, actually.
only has to work once. Yep,
Yeah.
one last trick.
I'm actually taking notes, eh? I will try all these tricks in my own games after. But
Excellent, yeah.
Okay, so there's
I think we're gonna come down to the wire here. Totally tied, almost halfway through this match.
Yeah. Well, and Andrew Tang trying to be very aggressive, actually, like as you were saying, the setup that he's playing there.
Yeah.
But
So
Dania obviously
possibly a long end game, but there's no increment, so it can't go that long. G4.
Ooh, I like
nice,
G4.
nice move. And
then-
White's in control and on the clock,
now-
except this should just be repetition. And yeah,
yeah.
it's too risky to let Black's king in and play for a flag. You got to just take the
We
draw.
have 5 against 5 actually, like in 11 minutes to go. So
This is a theoretical gambit. He gets the pawn back as usual. Black doesn't want to try too hard to keep the extra pawns in most of these lines. Just wants to give it back, get a safe position.
yeah. So bishop f5, taking there.
Very positional. White playing for this better pawn structure and a
Oh,
fork, and
The fork.
they don't even play that out. A rook is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So Danya back in the lead by 1 point.
Check to the king and check to the rook, and then it's over. So now,
Oop,
what was that?
that was a piece. He
That was a
just
piece.
gave it back, but Danya's not resigning.
Goes in both way, but the other position was a bit different. Like here, like has a lot of practical chances because the game just started. Has a piece that is a piece down, true, but like still, Andrew has to work to get the point.
Yeah, that knight looks good on e4.
Well, now,
Okay.
now we might get.
This is it's looking over. I wonder if he's just trying to run the match clock down a little bit.
Yeah, he might be doing that. Okay, 10 minutes and 6-6. Jesus.
So yeah, no
Christ.
one's able to keep the lead for long. It feels like they're trading games.
Yeah. I'm really wondering who is going to win. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, very even match so far. Oh, that's a pawn. So certainly more comfortable to be white here, and a small edge on the clock as well. The Tang's going to have to be tricky.
Yeah, now the pawn on b5 is hanging actually, but he's not taking.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a good thing to
protections.
notice. Oh, bishop comes in, but suddenly black wins the b pawn, and black's in control, but down a few seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Okay, now
There goes the pawn again. So it's a 1 pawn edge to black.
two
but
pawns now.
2 pawns, but 4 seconds. Which one's more important?
Yeah. Now I think I take the seconds.
Feels like black shouldn't lose, I'd hope, but 3 seconds.
He's getting closer. Yeah.
Yeah, can he mate fast enough?
I zero,
No,
zero,
I don't
zero.
think so.
I
Oh,
know.
1 move away. That's gotta hurt.
That hurts actually indeed. But kudos
Ooh.
to actually to Dania, right? Like just keeping going there and then like just making a draw. Okay, they
Yeah,
are
that's gotta
repeating
be
this
a-
line.
Big accomplishment. Watch out for that rook to hang in the corner. Okay, he moves it out of the way.
Yeah.
But black did pick up a pawn. Second pawn. Black is in control on the board.
Yeah. Two very important pawns actually because those are pass pawns. And
Yeah, this looks like
wait,
Danya's in great shape here. Very good
Yeah.
opportunity to get back in the lead.
Yeah, in all these actually changes, anyways, like black has his piece down now. But
It's hard to even notice.
yeah, I don't even know when that
Up
happened.
suddenly. I don't know what happened, but white is suddenly up a lot of material. But again, can he do it fast enough?
Yeah.
It feels like there
2
are
seconds.
several games where it's, 2 seconds versus a piece.
Take everything. Take everything.
It's gonna be hard. Oh,
Okay,
stalemate.
the stalemate. But I
But
think
I
that
don't
was
even
clever.
know who got lucky. Like, if he didn't
Yeah.
stalemate, maybe he would have flagged.
Yeah, I think that was a good
Imagine
thing for
that.
Andrew.
2 draws in a row in the Hyperbullet Championship.
Two very tough draws actually. Like they were fighting a lot.
Yeah.
So now the knight was pinned, but now it's not anymore. So decide to exchange for the bishop, takes on hg3, and like the black kings looks like weaker than the white one.
Yeah, the
100%.
black king's a little open and the knight's tricky, but there's nothing immediate. Black's doing a good job fighting back, but white has, again, a couple seconds on the clock. It feels like just about every game in this match is a battle between the clock and the chessboard.
Yeah. It's incredible
Of
how
course,
Danya...
you want to have those pieces, but the
Yeah.
clock is probably more important.
Yeah.
Last couple seconds.
1 second.
Oh,
Wow.
and
Andrew won
Tang takes the lead.
for the second time in the match, but like we saw the same with Danya, so this is not like
Yeah, I don't
saying
think
that
anyone's been
much.
ahead by even 2 points yet. Everyone
No.
gets up
I
by
think just at
1.
the-
We get some draws.
Yeah, I think just at the beginning, but like not even, I'm not even sure there. But anyways, there's a good knight there on d4 for Danya. And now pawn.
Yeah, nicely protected. I think black doesn't have any worries, and he's got 1 second on the clock. Nice position for Danya.
Yeah.
But now the d6 pawn feels a little loose. But all these games, none of these guys are going down in the regular chess portion. Everyone's fighting until it gets decided by some bullet tricks.
Yeah. Oh, but I
Ooh,
like
this does look rough though. White pawn is getting very far up the board. 7 seconds for each side. The pawn does up, and there goes a rook.
Whoa. There goes
Tang's
a
about
rook.
to go up too.
Wow, this is
and-
the first time for sure that we've seen Andrew Tang over Danya.
Yeah, this is the first time Danya's been in trouble kind of all day.
Yeah.
And Tang just immediately dropped a piece in the opening.
And there's only 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
So notice he's going to play this. I think he doesn't expect to come back, but he wants to take a minute off the match clock. Even if he loses this, he's still up on time overall. And suddenly it gets a little tricky.
Okay.
And as I say that, he resigns. Okay.
I guess that he's not aware of like the time, maybe. I don't think so, but like with 5 minutes and 2 points advantage, makes sense what you were saying. Anyways, we have now a new game here. 20 seconds, like extra few seconds more for Danya.
White's got a pawn, but it doesn't feel super important yet. And black's got, 1 second for a pawn, roughly a fair trade.
Yeah. But let's see now, because I like
Yeah, it
white
feels like
position though.
even though white's position's good, I feel like black's position's been a little bit easier to play. And he's just got a couple seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, now we can take the piece there.
I
Okay,
like the knight here, though. I feel like it's easy to pre-move with the knight.
Yeah, with the pre-moves.
He's just
and
going to make some checks. Yeah, he's catching up on the clock. He has to keep that one pawn alive, though. If the pawn disappears, he
managed to
does, and
keep-
white's gonna win, I think. Oh, 0.2 seconds. He does win.
My gosh, 2 points against ahead Danya.
Yeah, if he
2
holds
points.
it for 4 minutes, we get a finals reset.
Yeah. So let me see
Danya
what-
coming out aggressively here, but this actually, I don't know if it was on purpose, but it turned into a nice pawn sacrifice with pressure on the G file for black.
Yeah, with open
He's
there.
going to
and
double the
there.
rooks. White's got to be very careful here.
Yeah. You cannot move absolutely.
Oof, yeah, I like black's chances. I
So
feel like
2
the
rooks
queen
for
is
the
easier
queen.
to handle than the 2 rooks.
Yeah, but now
That
you're
king,
getting...
now both kings are going to go for some walks. I like Black's chances.
Wow, this is like a momentum time for Andrew
It's a
Tang.
lot of pawns falling.
Yeah.
Should be easier for the queen to check. Like, doesn't matter what the positional, what the correct evaluation is. I think the queen's going to be easier to pre-move. And
Oh, and
sure
now
enough,
takes
he wins a
another.
rook.
Yeah.
I think he's got this.
0.0. Oh
And
Lord.
Black went 3 points. This is the worst situation Danya's had all day.
Yeah. I
How does
kind
he
of like
react
it
for this?
though, because
Yeah,
then
how
we
does he
will have the
react for this?
rematch. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're headed to a rematch, although this one's not quite done yet. And hey,
Still
more
3
chess for us.
minutes.
Like you said, more chess.
Yeah. Just because of that, actually, I sort of like it. So then we'll have another match. But there's still 3 minutes to go, so
Yeah, and
have to
still
see.
fighting. Danya just won some material. Oh, sorry, did he? No. Wait, no, Tang
No.
wins again.
Yeah.
This one's yeah, Danya's running out of time.
Yeah. 4 points difference. And I think that's already that, because only 2 minutes 90 seconds to go, and therefore really hard to win this match.
Yeah, hard to imagine him getting it back to less. We have to win 3 games in the next 2 minutes, which isn't really doable if Tang
unless a
just
miracle
takes his
happen.
time.
Yeah.
So we probably get a finals reset, and we get that question: are you happier being the person who made the comeback, or are you happier, being like, hey, I'm not going to lose 2 in a row to this guy?
Yeah, maybe we'll see like that attitude by Danya.
Yeah,
Just
in that
fighting
longer
until the end.
time. Yeah, he's definitely will. None of these guys are going to give up. In the longer time control in the Grand Chess Tour, we just saw Firouzja had to come back, and he did beat Carlsen 2 games in a row.
Yeah. Wait, sorry to interrupt, but like one. Okay, no. Anyways, he won, but it's like only 3 points difference.
This is theoretically doable because we're going to get 2 more games. So if Danya wins both of them, then he's only down by 1, and the match isn't over.
Yeah.
Feels unlikely, but it's not impossible.
Not impossible. Also looking at that queen on h4, and maybe there's some chances there.
Yeah, small time edge, and again, it's not easy to get a time edge against Tang.
Oops. Yeah, now
what is happening here?
It's not
Pieces
looking
just
good.
Oh, very clever. He finds a perpetual check, and Danya's gonna run out of time. What a trick by Andrew.
Yeah.
He's wasting as much time as he can, forces the draw, and Danya doesn't have enough time, even if he wins this.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're messing around. Danya knows this match is over.
Yeah.
Plays some silly stuff. Scholars made attempts.
Just giving the queen.
I think he's just going to run the clock out. This is probably the last game.
Yeah.
And then we see the real finals.
Yes. What a good job by Andrew Tang, eh?
Yeah, that was amazing, finding a perpetual in that incredibly sharp position when that was all he needed to win.
Yeah. So, this match is over, but let me prepare, because let me show you the brackets. The brackets that show us that this is not over. Still, tan, 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 tan. Let me see if I can manage to get. Here we are. So, one second. This is a bracket.
And we get once more for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Daniel Naroditsky and Andrew Tang battling it out. They've each beaten each other once in double elimination. So this is the final version of the finals. Whoever wins this last match is our champion.
Yeah, so in the very first actually part, Daniel Naroditsky won against Andrew Tang 14 against 12. That's why Andrew Tang went to the loser's bracket. But then Andrew won every single match until reached the final and played against Daniel Naroditsky, who also won every single match and got to the final himself. So then like that was the match that we just seen. And now they have the grand final. Because if the losers actually, just to explain a bit the format, if the losers winners wins in the last match that we seen, that is the final, between the winners bracket and the champion and the losers bracket champion, and then we have a rematch. But if Tanya, who will have win, let's say that the last match, then will be over. So that's why I was kind of happy that Tanya like didn't win this match, because then we get to see another match now.
That's right. Even if you are a fan of Danya, for people at home, even the Danya supporters can be happy that we get more chess.
Exactly. You can see Danya more. There's more Danya now. So we will see. It's incredible.
Okay, like only 1 minute left. We're about to restart and crown our champion in just a few minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, they play again now. So it's a bracket reset. Yes. So they were actually doing the prediction before, and that's the prediction that I told you about, the 87%. But we can count that prediction for the whole match. So, or shall we actually do the prediction again, Jeremy?
Yeah, now that we know it's down to one final match with no advantage for either player going in, what do you guys think? It's probably going to be a lot closer to 50-50, or maybe you bet on the person who just won. Maybe we think Andrew's the favorite now.
Yeah, actually, like, let's go again. Chat, let us know, what do you think now after like looking this match? So this is the next one, is going to be the very, very last final. So prediction again. Yeah, there's a presetting match now. So let's
here
start.
We go.
Yes, again.
I like Andrew's G6 Spanish. It's one of my personal favorite openings, but of course he plays it better, especially at this time control.
Yeah. The only thing, like, let me because actually
he's already won a pawn, or they sort of a strange pawn trade, the D pawn for the H pawn. And we get, this is a very sort of standard safe chess position, not looking too much like Hyperbullet yet.
Okay.
And some pawns start to fall. White gets, oh, I think Danya just didn't notice that the pawn was protected. And Andrew's going to win again. Can we reset the scores?
Yeah, that's actually what I've seen in the internal chat, I think. It's going to be reset after this game. So now there we go.
Okay, 1-0. Andrew just picks up where he left off. After winning the last match, he starts this one with another advantage.
Oh la la. Let's see if Tanya is able to get back now.
Yeah, it must be hard just psychologically to recover, because you have just no time.
Yeah, no time.
Something goes wrong, and yeah, 1 minute later, you're back doing it again.
Yeah. But has some extra seconds in this game, and still, well, that A pawn, well, that's gone, so...
Oh, there goes the pawn. Black is doing well again, and I can try to look at the clock, and by the time I evaluate the clock position, it's already changed.
Yeah. So it looks like very equal so far.
Yeah,
but
very
like
equal. Someone's going to play faster and win this one.
Yeah.
The person who can, find a well-timed check the other person's not ready for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was a blunder.
That's the blunder we were waiting for.
So,
but even checkmating fast enough is difficult.
But Danya with 2 seconds. Now. Yes. 1-1.
Okay. And I think Danya really needed that one to stabilize.
Yeah.
We got a Ponziani opening. This is an Eric Rosen favorite.
Yeah. Going crazy.
Yeah, not common at the top level, but it's playable. And in this, this time control, anything that sort of surprises your opponent is good.
Yeah.
I feel like Black has the more stable position here. Slightly safer king, slightly better pawn structure, and 2 seconds on the clock. All feels very minor, but that's who I'd rather be.
Yeah. Okay, taking there.
So is that white king active in a useful way? It feels like
now it's far away.
Now it has to come all the way back. Yeah, it felt like it was a good spot earlier, but
yeah. Oh Lord,
there's a rook. Danya is coming back strong. 2 rook blunders in consecutive games, and he's back in the lead.
And we have a King's Indian again.
Yeah, this King's Indian sort of Benko style we've had a few
Yeah.
times now. It's a favorite for Danya, and he's been doing okay with it, I think. White gets this extra pawn, but it's hard to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, yeah. So I like that actually now it's over like that. You know, when you're losing like many games in a row and like just, I feel like Danya is coming back now.
Yeah, I feel like psychologically he's recovered. There's no extra edge for Andrew from winning that first match.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Nice combination. Andrew strikes back. He's going to win this one.
Just 1 second after we were saying, yeah, Danya is back now. And then Andrew is like doing.
He's back, but he's still got to beat Andrew, which is not easy to do.
Exactly. Exactly. You're totally right. Yeah, the chat is also was like that. The Danya time is Danya time from now on. Danya go this, but we jinxed the chat.
Oh, I like that bishop retreat again. He needed a way to cover the king side. He found a way to do it. Then he picked up some pawns. Looking good for Tang if he's fast enough. And if anyone's fast enough, it's Tang. Generally the fastest player in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, now
he found a way to cover the dark squares.
Yeah, all the
feels like he's taking over, except he's a little behind on the clock.
Now there's some bishops, some sacrifice. That's why.
Oh, and just how does he stop checkmate? Checkmate on h1 is coming. He doesn't stop it. Bishop he gives up a rook. Okay. Oh man, you just got to go fast. This is going to be decided on the clock again. 1 second.
Well, there's checkmate. Yeah, bishop f3 was very, very strong.
Wow, yeah, that was a key game. I thought Danya played it really well until right before the end. He got in trouble and it flipped.
Yeah. Let me move you again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's on me actually.
I am just too focused on this chess to figure out, where I'm supposed to sit.
You're doing great actually. Like we are watching like just a super match right now. This is the very last match. So the winner of this match is going to be the champion, the chess.com Hyperbullet champion.
Wow, big blunder. That's the queen. We're tied up again.
3 against 3 and 14 minutes to go.
Yeah, feels like we're going to come down to the final few seconds of the final match. That's the only proper way to end this. Up.
Takes very aggressive. Rook e5 doesn't block everything.
Oh, but is the queen trapped?
There's an e5 and check there.
I think the queen is gone. Oh, nope, he found a way out.
Before, very clever.
The problem is we don't quite have time to figure out what should happen. Oh, we get a fork and a counterattack. Amazing. Okay, black's in control. That's a whole extra rook, but he's down to 6 seconds.
Bishop check. Hi.
At least I think he can take off all the pawns. Oh, now I'm not so sure. No, now
cannot take actually.
You'd rather have white
pawns. Here.
He left those pawns on the dark square, so there was no way for the bishop to get them.
Yeah, and the king cannot reach that fast. So
yeah, nice bullet technique, and Danya's back in front by 1.
Yeah. So what's the name of the course that you were saying that Danya wrote about bullets?
How to be lucky in chess. It's good for sort of bullet and blitz. It's how to play those games where your opponent keeps being like, how does he get so lucky? How does she get so lucky?
Yeah.
And it's not luck. It's that you know how to play well in those time scrambles.
Yeah. Like that was actually a good way to show in the last game. So, but now in this game, looks like he doesn't even need the trick because he has a...
Yeah, the rook should be able to do it, but it's a little hard to make progress here.
Oh, and there you go.
And just sacrifice back at the right moment. That should do it.
Yeah, 3 seconds is enough to give a checkmate.
It's enough to give a checkmate, and also the other person has to make moves too. By the end there, I think he was already up on time.
Yeah. 5-3 actually, 2 points difference for Danya now.
Yeah, so this is the best he's looked in a while.
Yeah. Just for the user that just joined, like Daniel just lost the last match against Andrew, and this is the very last one. So He's doing a
Andrew
great
likes
comeback.
this French line, but right now that king side looks a little shaky to me.
Yeah.
Gonna be hard to defend those pawns, but so far he's doing it.
Oh, but those pawns on the queen
And
side
he
now?
switches. Yep, nicely switches to the queen side. White has a great position.
Oh.
Oh, I was just saying white has a great position, but as soon as that a pawn falls,
Yeah. Now
not
doesn't
so
look
clear
like...
anymore. Oh, that black pawn, black should win. You can't stop both those pawns. Oh, surprising little checkmate.
And there was a checkmate.
And Tang kind of needed that one. Back to a 1-point match now.
Yeah.
We get the same King's Indian line. This is our tabia would be the chess terminology.
Yeah.
The position that keeps happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Tabilla, I will say in Spanish, but yeah, tabilla.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so queen b3, and we've seen this like a couple of times, like...
Yeah, white keeps getting these positions with the extra pawn that's really hard to use, right? Black's not giving it by accident.
Yeah. Are they repeating now? Like, no, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Black just seems comfortable, but in slow chess, this is just a draw, but in this time control, someone's probably going to flag.
Yeah. You better be careful because there are two white pawns there, like, well, now there's only one. Yeah.
And it could even be a draw. At this point, they might just repeat. But he's going to try.
Oh, now he's trying.
And the bishop fell off the board, and we are tied again.
Wow.
Okay, so we've had the Ponziani before with these players, but this is a new variation at least.
Yeah, trying something new.
What is happening?
Everything.
Some interesting sacrifices.
Wow. And castle, like, they don't care about the king.
Feels like white's in control. That wins the queen, but okay, that's 2 extra pieces, and you're not coming back from that. Okay, Danya, that was a crucial win. He had lost a couple, and he's back in front by 1.
He lost 2 in a row, and then like now he's back to win 1 game, 6-6, 6-5. I'm saying.
And we're in the second half of this match now. Less than 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, only 9 minutes.
And unusually now, this time the white queenside extra pawns are looking like they're going to matter. That is 3 passed pawns for white.
Yeah, but okay, no. I was about to say like take care with the white king, but now after 92 looks like everything is protected. Yeah,
so far nice control game.
There are too many queens.
He had 3 queens for a second. And checkmates that king in the middle of the board. We are tied
6-6.
once more.
And they have to win by 2 points, So at some point, like if the match is over, the 20 minutes of the match is over, then we will continue until someone has 2 extra points.
That's it. We are already in the finals reset, and we may even get a extra chess after that.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting sacrifice. Exchange sacrifice to open that black king. That's 2 exchange sacrifices.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going to work at this point. Black is in control.
It's a bit way too much, looks like.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then we get resignation.
3, taking the 5.
I feel like that's more Andrew's style, those creative sacrifices to try to get ahead on the clock. That time Danya tried it and Andrew was ready.
Yeah. Ay, 7 minutes, 40 seconds.
Going down to the wire. Okay.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of these. That extra B pawn doesn't usually matter very much.
Yeah, they repeat like many times the same line. Bishop there. Like sometimes he managed to put the knight on d4. It's not the case now. He's actually like dancing with the knights on the king side.
Yeah, these guys are going for the openings they're most comfortable with, and in the most critical games, they're not messing around with experiments.
Yeah.
But white is up a piece here, but it's going to come down to the clock.
So it's 2 pieces for okay.
Up 2. Okay, it looks very good for white. Danya is back in trouble again. That's checkmate.
Ay.
That is a 2-point lead. If he can hold it for 7 minutes, he wins the match.
Yeah.
And Andrew's playing Oh, wow. This was actually a famous trap, the Albin counter gambit trap, but Danya managed to sort of diffuse it a bit and get a normal position.
I like actually white position though. It's like very
Yeah, black
okay.
looks, in some ways solid, but white wins a pawn and has
Checks
just a
goes.
1 second lead on the clock.
Yeah.
Good
So,
chances for Danya to get back in the match a little bit. But time is even again now.
means
And
even
material's
also
even.
material is even, yes.
I still
Well,
like
maybe
white's
not.
position, but there's plenty of work to do.
There's an
Up pawn's
e6.
pinned. Rook takes f7's
Oof,
coming. So
so
white
many
is winning
points.
on the board. That should win the game.
Yeah. So that's going to be only 1 point difference.
These
8
guys respect
against
each
7.
other so much. Look at that. He resigns,
resigns.
doesn't play out the final few seconds.
Yeah. But also has some more chances to play more games, so we appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. So changing everything
Oh,
takes
looks
extra
great for
pawn.
white.
Yeah. Extra pawn. Oh,
Oh,
what was
still
that?
probably good for white, but it certainly imbalances it. It's not one-way traffic anymore.
Yeah.
Two rooks for the queen, but the queen should be pretty strong. I always
also
like
the
the queen
bishop on
with these
b3,
fast time controls.
Yeah. Also the bishop on b3 is very annoying, actually.
But keep in mind, suddenly this is a 5-second lead for black. I think this is, again, the clock may be more important than the material.
Yeah. Oh, but there's
Going to be hard to do it in 2 seconds. Ooh, but he's certainly not going to lose. He's got nothing left. I think we get a draw.
Yeah. There's a draw, only 1 point difference. Andrew Tang leading the match.
And remember, you need to win by 2. So he's doing okay here. Down 1. Danya has chances.
Yeah. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to go. I'm curious to see what the chat is thinking.
I like that white bishop on b3. Black's king steps out of the way. This, again, looks like sort of a standard chess game. Pretty confident play by both sides. Maybe we're going to win a pawn here, but okay, so white does win a pawn, and more importantly is up 6 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that's actually like sort of a big advantage in Hyperbullet, but there are not so many pieces now.
Now it's only time. Material looks very even, but big time edge. If Danya converts the time edge, even now suddenly it's a bad position, but if he just handles his clock, he's going to get to back to an even score.
Yeah. Andrew's doing
oh, he wasn't able to. He was fast enough not to lose, but he lost the last pawn.
Yeah.
That flagging was only good enough to draw. Andrew is still ahead.
But only 1 point, and Andrew or Danya needs like 2 points difference to win the match. So everything could happen. And we still have like 3 minutes, 30 seconds. And
yeah,
if they don't have...
No shocker. We're coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mate threat. That is not easy to defend.
G7. Yeah, G5.
This is terrible for black.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this is atrocious.
There was an e5 there. Jesus, now it's like, how are you going to protect?
This is almost over. This has to be over. Queen e7 check, queen h6. If white doesn't win this, I'll be shocked.
Well, Danya is running,
Just chases that king all around the board. Keep in mind, white is also up on time.
Yeah.
So he doesn't, this is over.
Found it.
Valiant effort, but Andrew is back up by that critical second point now.
Yeah. So Danya needs to win at least one game.
Yeah, less than 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
He needs to win.
Okay, they change slightly the lines that we've been seeing before. I
like Andrew's position, though. Super solid. Just dominated the C file. Won a pawn.
Yeah.
Just resign. You got to keep going.
But 3 points difference, 2 minutes to go.
We're approaching must-win territory for Danya.
Yeah. He has to win the next 2 games to actually go to overtime. How to be actually here tricky and try to do something. Well, maybe...
Yeah, he's got to make something happen quickly. He has a reasonable position. Nice structure. Does he have an extra pawn? I think we're going to get,
there.
Maybe the queens are going to come off soon. Danya has a small time edge.
Okay.
But he's starting to run out of pawns again. I feel like this has happened several times where someone has more pawns, but it's not quite enough. Okay, is there a mate here? There's at least winning the queen here.
Yeah.
Danya should take this, I would expect.
Yeah, also on time, he's actually better.
Yeah, just watch out for discovered checks or something, but White's about to lose the time.
Okay, he does the job. Now he needs to win the next game to get like only 1 point behind.
Yes. A draw, we probably get one more game gets to start, but
yeah, but it's
for practical purposes, I think Danya basically has to win this game. If he loses it, it's over.
Yeah. So 49 seconds to go.
White's got a couple seconds on the clock.
Yeah, and he has to win. It's now or never. It's like the only chance that he has.
Oh, nice move using the pin. He wants to sacrifice. Oh, not nice. There was another pin. Okay.
Yeah, too many.
Danya's got it though. He's got extra time. He's got the rook. This should be a win. Just make sure you don't let the pawn queen. Yeah, if he doesn't blunder the rook, this is a win for White.
Yeah. He just needs to manage there. Like the bishop is defending everything though. That's a bit annoying.
That is a nice bishop.
Oh, but he didn't see the checkmate. Yes, so we have only...
And if Andrew wins, this is the last game. Otherwise, there's more chess. Yeah. He goes for his favorite G-pawn sacrifice. We've seen this a bunch of times.
Yeah, he needs 2 points difference actually to win. So this is the last game. Match point.
That's right. So yeah, go with the openings that got you here. I like those white bishops, but I think he's down a couple pawns.
So.
And Danya doesn't mind, he takes the pawns and he's not even behind on the clock. Whoa. Serious complications. Okay. But the players just go through them. No one's blundering anything.
They just repeat 2 times, but now change 96.
Wow. Oh,
that's a checkmate.
Checkmate with the knight.
Oh no.
And that's it. That's the match. What a way to end the tournament.
Whoa. What a nice way. Like actually, like I have to say that Danya has been doing a great job during the whole time, but like look at that checkmate.
That is a picturesque finish right there. Beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. So we might have actually like the winner that it's nothing less than Andrew Tang. Let me check. Let's see if we can get. Wow, this is crazy. I'm still in shock. Like we have the Hyperbullet champion after this super duper match. What are your
I am
thoughts?
Just in shock. That was an amazing way to finish it. Danya cannot be happy after that. He played amazingly. He won. He just sort of strolled to the finals, winning every match. And then Andrew was just too fast. And this last game was just intense. Pawn sacrifices, useful pins, and then this amazing smother made it just the perfect finish to the tournament.
Yeah, perfect. Like, wow. Yeah, of course, like Danya must be like really upset. Like I will be upset. I will be like, I don't know, like my mouse wouldn't survive after that. Like
yes. I wonder if I wonder just with all the players in this event, how many mice have been thrown to the wall and replaced just this afternoon.
Yeah. Let me actually we might know. We were going to have someone in the broadcast. Yeah. So let me see the chat. What do they think after this checkmate on G7? I was not expecting Andrew to win, if I am 100% honest. I thought that Danya, after like looking the first matches, like Danya was like taking like, I don't know, 5 seconds advantage against any other top player. So it's a surprise, to be honest, but a good surprise. Andrew showed like a terrible level, and he's actually the fastest in the world always. We all know that. But oh wait, we have Yes.
And do we have Andrew joining us?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm coming back now. I'm putting the brackets. And then I'm like just like getting Andrew. Okay. Andrew, are you there? Wait.
All right, Andrew, can you hear us? I think you're muted. All right, guys, we're working on getting Andrew Tang to join us.
Yeah.
Bear with us as we work on some technical difficulties. He should be here in just a minute. Anyway, that was quite a finish to the match. Andrew must be feeling good. Let us know in the chat if you have any questions you'd like to ask him. And he lived up to his reputation as the fastest chess player in the world. Even players like, I think, Carlsen and Nakamura, I think they understand that Andrew is the fastest chess player in the world. He proved it yesterday by qualifying, and he proved it today by convincingly winning the Hyperbullet Championship.
I cannot see for some reason. Wait, coming back because I'm not sure. I think Andrew is muted. Hi, Andrew, can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay, great, thank you.
All right, welcome and congratulations, Andrew.
Thank you.
How are you feeling how's your hand after playing that quickly for so long?
Honestly, I mean, my hand is totally fine. We've played like 250 games at a time before, so this is nothing.
So this is easy for you. What did you think about the format for the inaugural Hyperbullet tournament?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. I do think 20 minutes is a little short. As you could see, all of the matches were super close, so it definitely could have gone his way another day, but glad today was my day.
Yeah, how were you feeling there after that very first match? We watched that one pretty closely because we thought you two were some of the favorites going in. And so yeah, how did it feel to lose a very tight initial match and then have to go through the losers bracket?
Yeah, definitely a bit frustrating because I had the lead. It's like 12 to 11, and I lost 3 games in a row. So, I mean, I was frustrated, but I thought, you know, I had pretty good chances to force a rematch. So I was trying to stay focused and forget about it.
Yeah, and then I felt the losers bracket, you just sort of tore through it. None of those matches were all that close. We were especially impressed watching the losers final with Jospin, where I think you won, you know, at some point like 12 in a row or thereabouts.
Yeah.
And you got back against Danya. And how do you feel when you have a match like that? Who's in a better position, the person who's sort of more rested or the person who's been playing longer?
Yeah, actually, I really don't like taking too long of a rest in these things. I don't know if Danya played at all in between his matches, but I think it was definitely helping me that I was still in the zone. So I think, yeah, that gave me a little bit of an advantage, at least in the first match. But
yeah, and how did you feel? So you won that first match and you got the reset, and it was just another exact same thing, 20-minute match against Danya. Did you feel like you were the favorite after you forced the final reset?
I do feel like momentum is, yeah, definitely a thing. I think it's pretty hard to get yourself off of tilt with just like a 2-minute break. So I felt pretty good going into the bracket reset, but it's obviously always still really hard to beat Danya.
That makes sense. And actually coming up pretty soon, you're competing in the Bullet Chess Championship. after this, it might feel like those are really long matches.
Right.
How do you feel your chances are?
Yeah, that's gonna be much tougher for sure. I mean, I think like Hikaru and Magnus are pretty clear favorites, but I I, I think I have chances to take matches off of them. So we'll see. I'll just try to do my best, see what happens.
All right. Well, best of luck and congratulations to our Hyperbullet Chess.com champion, Andrew Tang. Thanks for
We
joining
have
us.
we have
Thanks.
some question, eh?
Oh,
Uh,
wonderful. Let's hear some more questions.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you read the chat, Jeremy?
I'm sorry, I am not seeing the chat here. Apologies. Ayelen, could you read the questions for us? Oh, okay. Sorry, questions from the chat for Andrew. Apologies. Would you say you have a friendly rivalry with Danya, or is it more competitive?
Yeah, I think definitely more friendly. I know Danya personally, so we're definitely not enemies, that's for sure. I like him, so it's more of a friendly rivalry.
And someone asked, do you feel like the Spice and Wolf defense helped you beat Bortnyk?
Is that what I played? I don't even know what opening that is.
Apparently. More generally, did you have sort of specific opening prep for this event?
Not really. I did look at my earlier games against Danya when I had short breaks in preparation for the rematch, but yeah, I didn't really do any opening prep going into the tournament.
All right, and we got another question from the community. How do you find dirty tactics that quickly?
I don't know, maybe just from playing like 15 years of Bullet, just too much experience with these tricks.
All right, one more. Are you planning on playing the Bug House community event next?
Yeah, I will plan on playing that for sure. I really do like playing Bug House. Like it's a much more skillful game than people realize, and I'm pretty good at it, so I'll give it a shot, I think.
All right, we are looking forward to watching that one. All right, just checking. Do we have any more questions from the community? I think we have one more. Someone asks, were you feeling washed or are you back close to your peak in Hyperbullet?
I think today I showed I'm playing pretty well, so definitely less washed. Yeah, I've been trying to play a little bit more Bullet and Hyper these days before like this tournament and the Bullet Chess Championship because I've been pretty busy with work and was just a little bit out of practice, I think. So I definitely feel like I'm playing pretty well again.
Well, it certainly appeared like that to us as you convincingly won the event. So congratulations and thanks for joining us. We'll look forward to you in the Bullet Chess Championship and Bug House and many future events. Thanks again. And
Yeah,
congratulations, Andrew.
thank you.
Jeremy?
All right. So that was our champion, Andrew Tang.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing the interview. Wait, I did something wrong. Just 1 second. Now, there we go. That's what I
Here
was
we are.
saying. Well, chat, you have to know, like the community streams are like friendly in every single sense. Like the broadcast is also like beginners friendly. So I was actually like preparing the. We weren't actually sure that we would have an interview. So we prepared like last minute and it was like that. But I'm really glad actually that we have that interview because we get to know a bit more about Andrew and like the way that he was thinking. So that was awesome. So Jeremy, it was a pleasure. I really, really had a good time. Thank you so much for everything, for your knowledge, for all your positive comments and like yeah, especially the knowledge about every single opening and about all the tricks, even like tricks and like practical advices on how to be really good in bullet and hyperbullet.
Yes, it's been great being here with you and the community and watching this amazing tournament. Let's do it again soon.
Yeah, so everyone, like, that we will have chess.com championship this week. We will announce the 960 chess 916 that is going to be at the end of June, and so stay tuned for that. And also we will have the Banter Blitz next week. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you so much, Jeremy, for joining.
All right, thank you, and we'll see you soon.
See you.